Be live. Shout out to the chat. Ain't nobody in here yet, but it's all good. We gonna talk like somebody in here. Shout out to y'all, man. If anybody pull up, wonder if anybody else supposed to be going live. What up? What up? Shout out to you, whoever just pulled up. I appreciate you, man. Hit the like button for me if you haven't. Think you have. I appreciate that. And I know, man. They don't be liking this vertical shit, but shout out to Mimi, TP, the perspective in the building. What's going on, man? Yeah, man, I'm just tapping in with everybody, man. I ain't been live in a little minute. Um, I was going to do a formal live, a regular live, not a vertical live and shit, but man, I fucking forgot my camera. And I was like, well, damn, I don't want to do, I want to show my face. My shit kind of fucked up. My shit still fucked up, y'all. I got my wisdom tooth took out, my back wisdom tooth on this side. My shit was swole like a motherfucker, y'all. My shit was sitting like this. Hold up. My shit was sitting like, no, it wasn't that far out. It was like, that shit was sitting, it was noticeable. It ain't as noticeable now, but it's still kind of little, I'm getting there. Shout out to Heck Money Harlem in the building. What's going on, bro? Uncle L. Shout out to y'all, man. Yeah, man, I'm just tapping in with everybody, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Um, oh shit. Yeah, man, nigga was fucked up for a little minute. Had to get my wisdom tooth pulled, and that shit had my shit swole like a motherfucker. Shout out to the chat, man. Appreciate everybody pulling up, man. I'm just rocking out for a little minute while I roll up and let y'all. We gonna smoke right quick. Hey, coming up before I forget, I'm probably gonna say it again. Shout out to Fats TV. We're gonna be doing a 420 live. You know what I mean? Because y'all know 420 coming up, which is kind of crazy because it's on Easter. So it's like you could do an Easter slash 420 live. You know what I mean? But I don't celebrate Easter. What up, Rachel Banks? Shout out to Rachel Banks. Rachel, hey Rachel, it's crazy. All right, so listen. I don't want it to sound weird, like I'm thinking about you outside of the app and shit. But yo, Rachel, I was watching Enemy of the State. Any of my movie people in here that like movies, have you ever seen Enemy of the State with matter of fact, hold up, can y'all hear me? Let me check my earpiece. Let me check my audio. All right, we should be good. Y'all should be able to hear me. But listen, y'all, I'm watching shout out to Roll Rich in the building. What up, Roll? Did I miss anybody? Rachel Banks, Heck Money, Uncle L, Mimi, TP the Perspective. Shout out to y'all, man. Drew Lester. Said, what's the mood? Man, shit, chilling right now, bro. The mood is I'm just tapping in with my people. I ain't been live in what, going on a week and a half or some shit like that. You know what I mean? A few people been asking me about when am I gonna go live. You know what I mean? Now I was gonna do a regular live, a horizontal live, but I forgot my camera. I forgot my camera. So I was thinking, I was like, damn, I could still go live. I got all my equipment. I got my soundboard. I got all of that shit. I just don't have my camera. So I was like, well, damn, I could go buy a cheap little HD camera real quick, or just go live without it. You know what I mean? Or I just want to tap in while I roll up, get my smoke on right quick. But yeah, Rachel, I was watching Enemy of the State, right? I was watching Enemy of the State, and I heard the name Rachel Banks. So if you ever seen the movie Enemy of the State, Lisa, what's her name? Lisa Bonet. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. Hold on, y'all. Fucking, I'm by the airport. Hold on. They go this window up. All right. Hold on, let me roll this shit up. I'm by the airport. Shout out to Lisa B in the motherfucking building, Queen B. Fats TV. Hey, I was just speaking on that Fats TV. Before I get to that though, Rachel, I don't know if your name come from the movie, but you have the same exact name as a character in the movie. Because when I heard it, said Will lived up the street from you. Oh shit. When I heard it, I thought about you. I was like, Rachel Banks. I'm like, I know a Rachel Banks. I wondered did she get her name from this movie. But anyway, it was just funny. It was just funny. You know what I'm saying? I thought about you when I was watching the movie and I heard the name Rachel. Because I'd seen the movie before, but I never paid attention to what the girl's name was in the movie. And when I heard Rachel Banks, I was like, oh shit. But yeah, man, shout out to Fat TV in the motherfucking building, man. I was just telling the people, man, we're gonna be doing a if it's still on, we're gonna be doing a 420 live. Um, I know I've been slipping and I haven't really been putting out any content really. I did upload something to my other channel, my gaming channel. So if you want to go check that out, it's Thadtius's troll account. I'm gonna change the name. I did that being funny, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was getting blocked and I ended up going in Will T chat under that account. That's what's up, Drew Lester. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you coming through. But yeah, I'm gonna get back on my shit, man. Start back going live. Oh, it's still on. That's what's up. Yeah. So everybody listening, we gonna be doing I mean, we still gonna work it out. I'm gonna hit Fats up and I think you want to do like a dual stream, or we could just do it on one channel. It don't really matter. I should be at the crib that day because I'm out west right now. I'm gonna be out here for about a week or so, and I should be back before 420 because I got an appointment to go to on the 16th. So I know I'll be back home by the 16th because I got an appointment to go to and shit. But yeah, that shit gonna be lit, man. I'm gonna be getting fucked up all day. Um, I'm out in Cali right now, so I'm gonna come back with some goodies. You know what I mean? Damn, I want to turn this light off. Y'all don't need to see me, right? Y'all don't need to see me. I really don't even want to show my face, man. My shit still kind of swole. I feel it. It feels better. Y'all know how it is. If you ever got a tooth pulled out, it be a hole in your shit, and then it takes, maybe like a good 2, 3 weeks before your shit is really, really healed. And the lucky thing about any kind of injury that happens inside of your mouth, your mouth is one of the fastest healing parts of your body. Because your body knows, hey, that's how we survive. We gotta eat. So we need to go ahead and heal that up. You say, Rachel, guess who else is my buddy? He live a couple doors down. Lee Daniels, that's the director, right? He direct, right? He a director, Lee Daniels. If I'm not mistaken. So when my next stream, I'm gonna try to go live. Um, what's today? Wednesday or Thursday? Today Thursday or Wednesday? Hold on. Today Wednesday. So probably I don't know. I'm gonna go buy a camera. So I'm gonna say probably I'm gonna try to do another live stream either Saturday or Sunday. I am working I'm not taking no days off. But I'm doing some easy light work, so it ain't like I'm gonna be super tired or you know what I mean. Like I gotta get up super early in the morning. Hold on, I be forgetting I am in Cali. Should be lit. Well, not lit. Motherfuckers always got some ambulances, some police or something going on. But yeah, Lee Daniels, that's the director, right, Rachel? If I'm not mistaken. Fire up some of this what the fuck I got? I know the first thing I did when I got here, went to the dispensary. Some lemon haze. This ain't the super lemon haze, this is a regular lemon haze. I wanted something light, not too strong. I can't be smoking that strong shit all the time. You feel me? But yeah, man, a lot been going on. YouTube streets is lit. Shout out to Iceberg Thoughts. I just cause I didn't know he was live that long, man, cause I had been flying all day and shit. You know what I mean? But congrats, Iceberg, for hitting 1,000. Iceberg hit 1,000 subscribers. Shout out to that. I'm trying to get there myself. That's what's up, bro. Shout out to Drew Lester, man. Appreciate you coming through. But yeah, man, my next live will be soon. I ain't gonna let it go too long before I do another live. I'm gonna do my horizontal shit. This vertical shit. I get it. I don't like watching vertical lives. So that's kind of why I don't even really like going vertical. But people go vertical for different reasons. Some people just do verticals all the time. They created their shit, started going vertical, got monetized off going straight vertical, so they continue to go vertical. It's this one person, I can't think of her name, but it's this white lady. She be in her car all the time. Like every time, I'm not even subscribed to her. It's just that I have, and with the algorithm, if you stop on somebody's live, if let's just say for 5 minutes, they'll put that person in your algorithm so you'll start seeing it more often. Shout out to Evolve May in the motherfucking building. Evolve May. What up, Star? And Rachel, why you ain't I thought you was one of my mods, Rachel. I think I did the right person. Okay, yeah. There you go, Rachel. I don't know why I thought I had you as a mod. Shout out to Rachel Banks, enemy of the state. Hope everybody having a good Wednesday. You know what I mean? They call it hump day. Uh we almost through the week. Man, this on fire right here too. And this shit was $15. And it's on fire. I paid $15 for an eighth. And that shit, you be like, that shit gotta be trash. You paying $15 for an eighth? That shit is unheard of back home. You not paying no $15 for no fucking eighth back home. Niggas is taxing back home. Niggas want to charge $30, $40. Well, I ain't paying no goddamn $40 for no eighth on the streets. Shout out to Big Hen. What up, bro? Yo, shout out, yo, yeah, y'all sub up to Big Hen, man. Yo, he one of the up and coming editors. You know what I mean? He got a lot of motherfucking good videos on his channel. So if you haven't checked out Big Hen, go check Big Hen out. Shout out to Angelo J. What up, bro? Yeah, Angelo J be going live sometimes too, man. Y'all go check Angelo out, man. Flying Low, what up, bro? Shout out to Flying Low. NC stand up, man. Angelo, my NC brother, man. Shout out to you, bro. TP. You know what I mean? I fucks with Carolina niggas. I don't fuck with all Carolina niggas, but the cool ones I do fuck with. If you a cool nigga and you from Carolina, I fucks with you. Now, don't get me wrong, it's some fuck niggas that come from North Carolina. We all know there's fuck niggas in every state. You know what I mean? And North Carolina is not exempt. There do be some fuck niggas that come up out of North Carolina. But I wish they would stop confusing North Carolina and South Carolina. It's no not to South Carolina. It's just that, we different. You know what I mean? Because this is from my personal opinion, being that I've traveled and been in South Carolina a lot, and I'm from North Carolina. I see the differences between North Carolina and South Carolina. They do look a lot alike. If you go through those towns in South Carolina and North Carolina, the states actually do look very similar. Now, if I'm being honest, South Carolina looks a little bit more poorer. You know what I mean? Like they look a little, they look like they struggling a little bit more when you go to an average town in South Carolina versus North Carolina. DC Block, what up, bro? Said question, if you cool with two sides and one side jokes on the other, do you then email the other side informing them? Uh, nah. And I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, we're gonna speak on that real quick. I'm glad you brought that up. You know what I'm saying? Because Meal Ticket was doing a live and he was saying something. Because look, I took it as a joke. You know what I mean? I didn't when he was saying what he was, and this is just my opinion, y'all. When Meal Ticket was saying what he was saying about with the Rodney shit, I took it as he was joking. You see what I'm saying? Like I didn't hear no seriousness, in my opinion, in Meal Ticket's voice. Like, yo, yo, fuck that nigga. It's up. And I'm like, it was like a joke. You know what I mean? Now, if Garrick claims, shout out to Kobe, no, see, I'm live. See, I ain't lied to you, Kobe. You said, yo, go live, nigga. I said, yo, I am. See, I be keeping my word. Integrity is something a lot of these motherfuckers don't know about. Shout out to Roll Rich. He has integrity. Shout out to Sis, he got integrity. Shout out to Iceberg, he got it. And this is just my opinion. He got integrity. Who else? Pick and choose. Um, Pro 901, Uncle L. Who else? See, it's a lot of niggas I can name. I'm only naming people that done content because there's a lot of other people that I feel like got integrity too. That just only stay in the chat. But I'm only naming ones that I know that has done content. Uncle L hasn't done content in a while. I wish he would go live again. Y'all telling me, Uncle L, where you at? And the nigga go live, Uncle L. Why you ain't been live in 4 months? Shout out that's another one got integrity. Flip phone Jones. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you coming through. In my opinion, he has integrity. But yeah, I always felt like Garrick was playing in Meal Ticket's face. But who am I? If they cool, they cool. If it's genuine, it's genuine. But this is just based off of what my perception of Garrett. God damn, these fucking planes. Hold on, man. I'm trying not to smoke this Renault out. That's why I got the windows down. But yeah, I always felt like he was playing in Meal Ticket face. You know what I mean? But like I said, who am I to tell Meal Ticket who to be cool with, who not to be cool with, based off of how I feel about them? You know what I mean? That I don't roll that way. You know what I mean? And that's why I fucks with a lot of people that I fuck with up here, because they don't roll that way. They don't be like, well, Thad is cool with the motherfucker that I don't like, so fuck that too. They don't. You know what I mean? It's like shit. It is what it is. That's y'all beef. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all got going on is what y'all got going on. Now, if I feel a certain way and I got something I need to say or opinion about somebody's behavior, which I'm not no behavior goddamn judge and up here trying to tell people how to act, how not to act. I can just speak on it. Just like how people can speak on my actions or what I say. You know what I mean? Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Now, you are welcome to troll, but I'm not crying. Crying would be what the people that you fuck with do. You know what I mean? Crying would be what goddamn damn D do. Tell me some, they talking about my daddy. And then, nigga, stop fucking crying. Cause for one, nobody even talking about your goddamn daddy. Shout out to Kyra, so sweet in the motherfucking building. What up, Kyra? But he good though, y'all. Let him troll. You know what I mean? If you want to troll, troll. Get your troll on. We do have those people in the sector that, and it's been said before, that we know probably who it is. It's just that they just doing they shit under a troll account. Okay. Said Meal Ticket be crying. Hey, you might as well keep going. Keep listening to them then. You might as well say, if Meal Ticket cries, then goddamn damn D cry, KB be crying, Gary definitely be motherfucking crying. Why come and how come and he definitely be fucking. Drop my goddamn earpiece. Motherfucker. Hold on, y'all. Damn, now I can't get this bitch. Ain't that about a bitch? Hold on, y'all. Hold up. God damn. I fell under the seat. Oh shit. I got it. Hold on. All right, we good. Can I get a one? Can y'all hear me? He said everybody be crying, especially me. Shit, that's what's up. Hey, Scam Essence, you definitely be in the motherfucking chat crying. Well, why this person did this and this person did that and blah 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 blah. You definitely be crying with your goddamn fingers, nigga. Shit. Nigga, I know your fingers be motherfucking moist as hell. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Your hands be goddamn soaking from all that crying you be doing, typing and shit. This motherfucker go to everybody fucking chat and be crying. And the crazy part about it is you don't even tell the motherfuckers that really be crying that they're crying. That's why I don't understand. Like how you don't tell the people that really be crying that they crying, and then people that just talking, giving their opinion about something, they the ones that's fucking crying. That shit crazy. Yo, shout out to motherfucking distracting one with that $10 super chat. Thadtius. Hey now, hugs, support. I appreciate you. Thank you, distracting. And good evening to you. And you didn't have to do that because I am streaming vertical, you know what I mean? So I can't highlight your super chat. I definitely appreciate you though. This is basically like a improv live. I ended up going to Iceberg shit when he was about to end his live. And then Kobe like, man, go live, nigga. And then I'm like, man, shit. It's still early for me. It's a little late for y'all on the East Coast. I'm out west right now. Um, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna chop it up with my peoples for a little bit. Tap in with y'all, you know what I mean? Shit. What up, Bernard 90? I mean, damn, I'm about to call you the wrong Bernard. Shit. My bad, Bernard. The other Bernard. Bernard Ties. What up, man? That's another one of them trolls. Roy Lee 813 in the building. What up, bro? Real Chase Bank Gaming, man. That my bad, bro. I ain't even see you come up in here. Paul. Shout out to you. Oh, now I see you. I had to scroll back up. Say it's not a Thad stream. There's not some sort of technical difficulties. Hey, that one right there was my fault because you know what I mean. I'm sitting here, and usually the earpiece stay in. Like that's weird. See how I'm doing this? That shit ain't falling out, but that shit fell the fuck out. You said you don't want it. Nah, you not the only Bernard. We actually got a cool Bernard in this sector. Shout out to Bernard 98, man. We got a cool Bernard in the sector. But you come through, you give me a view. Hopefully you hit the like. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you hit the like. If you didn't, I hope you did. So you all right with me, Bernard Tires. Even though you be trolling like a motherfucker. I don't mind it because shit, I troll my damn self. So you say you just spelled your name wrong. Now I lost my goddamn lighter. Niggas start losing everything, motherfucker. Once that they tell you the weed could take 30 minutes to take effect, goddamn, that shit was instant. Fuck. That shit was instant, nigga. This motherfucking flame. God damn, what the fuck did I do with my goddamn lighter? Shit. Shout out to the chat. Oh man. What strand? Um, this some lemon haze. It's a sativa. Some lemon haze from poppies. I don't know if I can show y'all because you know YouTube be tripping and shit. It's legal. I mean. It's not illegal. That's what I don't understand. They be saying illegal activity, and it's like, well, the shit is legal. That's like me having a beer. You can drink a beer while you on camera, right? They don't tell people you can't drink a beer while you on camera. So I don't see why you shouldn't be able to show your weed and shit. You know what I mean? Oh, let me put this on the dash. Fucking parking. Melanated Queen 914. Take these flames. Shout out to Melanated Queen. I appreciate you coming through. Good to see you. Said smoking dirt, nigga, please. That's hey, you not listening, Scam Essence. That's what I was saying. It's a discrepancy because it is legal in almost all, I mean, in more than half of the states. It's legal in like 20 something states now. So for you to tell people that you can't show weed, like you and I know YouTube has its policies and they have their right to govern their app however they want to, but it's stupid to say it's considered as an illegal activity if it's still legal in some states. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's a fucked up thing because it is. You're right. I will agree. It's not legal in every state, but YouTube isn't based off of just one state. I wouldn't think. So if it's not based off of just one state, I don't give a fuck where they home base is at. You can't tell somebody that lives in a place where it's legal and they can have it that oh, but on the app you can't. See what I'm saying? So, but it's still not legal. I mean, illegal. I mean, what the fuck did I do with my lighter, yo? And that's the only lighter I got too, man. I need to buy another one. I fucked around and left my goddamn light. That's what I'm saying. I was moving too fast when I left the house and I left my camera. And something I seen it and something told me to check and make sure I had everything before I got on the road and headed towards the airport. But by the time I got damn near to the airport, I thought about it. I was like, damn, I forgot my fucking camera, man. That's what I did, Rachel. I opened the door because I was looking to see if I dropped on the ground. It's not in my pocket. No, it didn't fall on the ground. Oh man. Hold on. I wonder did I drop that shit down on too? When I dropped my earpiece. Let me check. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna find it and be like, yo, why the fuck didn't I look right there to begin with? Second side of the door. I did. I just did, Uncle L. It's crazy you said that guy. I was just checking inside the fucking door. Let me check over there. Man, I got this cheap ass fucking Honda. Motherfucking. You know what though? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Um I actually like the seats that's not what do you call it? Electronic power. Yeah. I actually like the seats that's not powered seats because y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Like these are powered seats. You hear the clicking, but with powered seats, it takes longer. So you know, like if you vacuuming your car out and you gotta slide your seat, and my shit, that shit's like zzz, it don't move fast. So sometimes it is kind of convenient to have the little quick slide and shit where it just slide fast as a motherfucker. But it's going to be considered a cheap shit. Cause this is like the cheapest version of this. Cause they got these Honda Civics actually are nice. It's just that this is the cheapest version of this motherfucker. So if y'all haven't seen the inside of um these new Civics, they actually are pretty nice. This is the cheap version though. I guess you would call this the base, but it's the sport. It's the sport Basic shit. Shout out to Dave the voice in the motherfucking building. What up, bro? Probably sitting on it, pause. Nah, hey, look, it's crazy, flying low. I'm a smoker, my nigga. That's the first place I look. I lift myself all the way up, pause, and then I'll feel under where I was sitting at to see if that's where it was at. Cause sometimes it do, but it's not in my pocket. It's crazy. And then the fucked up thing is my lighter is black. So we only smoking rolls. We only smoking rolls right here. And then you see that right there. Yo, the motherfuckers want to charge you $250 if you smoking they shit, right? But people had dogs in this motherfucker. Hey, look, do they have like a restriction on that? And tell people like, look, man, you can't be having no pets in the motherfucking whip. You know what I mean? We're gonna rent you this shit, but you can't have no fucking dog in that motherfucker. I ain't got no problem with dogs, but I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. Them motherfuckers be stanking, especially when you got them big ass motherfucking canines, like German shepherds and motherfucking Rottweilers and goddamn Corsos and shit. Bruh, them motherfuckers stink. You say you disappointed? What I do, man? Goddamn, Kobe. You bought cones instead of rolling your own. Oh, that's what you talking about? Man, look, Kobe, I've been smoking cones for the longest, bruh. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm lazy. Now I do know how to roll joints. You know what I mean? I keep some rolling paper for situations like if I don't have any cones, then I'll roll my own. And I actually know how to roll a cone, like my own cone. Like I know how to make uh even if I don't have no filters, like no the bulk raw little tip, they got the ones you can buy. You can buy just the filters, and then you can use your own rolling paper. You know what I mean? I know how to do all of that. It's more steps. It's more steps, and I'm like, I want to kill all that and just. I got you, man. Look, I'm triggered, Rachel. Hey, look, I'm sitting there like I want to light this motherfucking joint back up, but I can't because I have no lighter. I can't find the motherfucker. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck did I do with that bitch? You triggered. I'm fucking triggered. Like, yo, I just had it until I dropped that goddamn earpiece. And look, the weirdest shit. You know how motherfucker you keep looking in the same places where that shit wasn't at. Yo, I know I'm not the only person to do that bullshit. You keep looking in the same spots that you already done looked at, and that shit is not there, and you hoping this is gonna pop up. Like, yo, have you ever lost y'all keys or something at the crib and you gotta you gotta be somewhere at a certain time and you looking for your keys? And you're like, yo, where the fuck is my keys at? Shout out to Too Cool Gaming in the motherfucking building. It is what it is. What up, bro? You said careful with others rolling your splits. I gotta see everything going in. That's a fact, melanated. That's a fact, melanated queen. I'm big on that. I'm big on that. I learned my lesson at a young age. I ain't never luckily I've never been laced, but I will say this. Remember I was in my early 20s and I'm chilling with my cousin. Now I trust my cousin, right? Turn the light off. The light on is in the car. Look, I got both. I'm gonna turn both on. It's brighter now. I had one light on so y'all can see me. Cause look, if I turn them off, y'all ain't gonna be able to see me. It's dark out here. But I got both on. I'm gonna turn both. Hold up. Let me turn the dome light on. Turn that light on. We about to find this motherfucking lighter. Y'all about to help me find this lighter. Matter of fact, y'all gonna help me find this lighter. YouTube, I'm not driving, as y'all can see. Y'all about to help me find this motherfucking lighter, man. Hold on. My other fucking phone did, so I can't even use the light on my other phone. Can I turn the light on while I'm on live on this one? Hold on. Hell no. iPhone, you ain't shit. iPhone said, hell nah, nigga. You live right now, nigga. You can't be turning to the guy. You can't be doing all that shit at the same time. Trying to turn on the fucking the backlight. See, look, I was thinking it fell between there, but it didn't. I don't think. Hold on. Yeah, we gonna find them goddamn lighters. That's what I was thinking. Like, damn, I got out the car. That shit couldn't have went too far. What's some bullshit? We gonna find this motherfucking lighter though. Hey, yo, did I ever tell y'all about the story about the time I was out here in Cali? I was in San Francisco and I was flying out of San Francisco or Oakland. One of 'em. But anyway, I think it was Oakland because you know Oakland and San Francisco are right there by each other. I want to say it's Oakland. The airport is in Oakland. Oh, there you go, right there. I got it, y'all. I got it. It fell under this seat. I got it. I got it. Success. We got the lighter. We got the lighter, everybody. See, look, man, this motherfucking phone dead. Fucking raggedy piece of shit. I might buy me an Android. I was waiting to see what the iPhone 17 looked like, but let me turn this back around. Shout out to the motherfucking chat, man. But yeah, man, real quick. So I was in Oakland. I was in either, yeah, it was Oakland. I can't remember exactly where the hotel was at, if it was in San Francisco or if it was in Oakland. I want to say it was in San Francisco. But either way, yo, I was so fucking high. Like, yo, the weed out here is fucking amazing. But I was tired too. So it's a combination of both. I was high and I was tired, right? So I get out the car. I had just gotten to the hotel. Do y'all know I had took my suitcase out of the car? I think I told the story before. I can't remember. But I took my suitcase out of the car, left my suitcase next to the car by accident. For some odd reason, for something I can't remember exactly why, I ended up going into the room and falling to fucking sleep. And I slept for some hours, y'all, because I just basically passed out. I was tired, I was high. I laid on that bed and I fell asleep. And when I woke up, yo, tell me why when I went back, yo, my fucking suitcase was still there. And I was amazed because of where I was at. I was in a it looked hood to me. I don't know if it was the hood, but the shit looked rough. You know what I mean? I know what the fucking hood looked like. And my suitcase was still there, y'all. And I was so fucking happy because I had a PS5 in that motherfucker. I had what else I had? I had a bunch of polos. I mean, man, I was like, yo, I got lucky. That was lucky because somebody could have just walked off with my suitcase and they would have had a whole fucking PS5. That's a fact, Uncle L. I was tired, bro. To leave my suitcase by the car, like that shit was crazy. I was like, am I getting fucking what's that shit? Dementia? Not dementia. Yeah, it is dementia. Where you forget shit and then you remember, but you'll forget, and then you'll remember, but then you forget again, and then you that's the worst. I'm not even making fun of that. I'm not even joking about that shit. That is a real terrible disease, especially when you have to watch somebody that you love go through that. Cause I had an aunt, she done passed away now, and rest her soul. But she had, she was getting her dementia was starting to get bad. So she would kind of forget who I was. And I felt because she'd been knowing me ever since I was a little boy. And then for her to forget who I am, it's like, damn, that shit real. So to add another 350 on it for the new tariff. God damn. Yo, that nigga Trump ain't playing about no motherfucking tariffs, man. Man, what the fuck y'all talking about in the chat, man? Bernard, you stay trolling in the chat. You say I got my Samsung 25, this battery still trash. Man, that's what I'm saying. Shout out to Fat TV, being a member for 2 months. You said 420 live gonna be hilarious. Yo, we getting high as a motherfucker fats. I'm getting, man, listen. Hey, before I leave Cali, cause look, I'm leaving Cali right before 420. So today is what, the 8th, ninth. Today the ninth. So I'm working here all next week, and then 420 is not this weekend, it's next weekend, right? Yeah, next weekend. So next weekend on Sunday, we doing a live. Um, so we're gonna work that out. We doing it on we gonna do a duel, or you just wanna do it on your channel? Cause I hit the link, man. We just bug out all fucking day. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter to me, you know what I'm saying? We could do a duel though, you know what I'm saying? But um, it don't matter. We getting fucked up. Um, I'm gonna be at the crib, so it ain't gonna be no vertical. I have my camera. I might just go buy a camera, man. Cause I'm pretty sure I can get me a good HD camera from a Best Buy or something. Somewhere, you know what I mean, close. Probably about 50. Anywhere between 50 to $100. I probably can get a good camera. But if you want to get one of those really, really good studio, high production type shit, you're gonna spend a couple $100. You know what I mean? Like, but to get a good quality, and shout out to Iceberg. I see that you upgraded your camera. You know what I'm saying? Your camera look good, man. You know what I'm saying? But just a good 4K or 10, oh shit, hell, I about to say a 10, what is it, 1080? A good 1080 camera. Yeah, Easter is on 420. I don't celebrate Easter. It's the dumbest fuck. And no disrespect to all my religious people. I swear I don't mean to disrespect your beliefs. So when I'm saying this, don't take it as I'm trying to disrespect your beliefs. This is just my opinion, but I always felt, and even when I was young, I always questioned Easter because I never understood it. I was like, okay, what is the point with this bunny? Because bunnies don't even have fucking eggs. And I swear to God on everything I love, y'all. I remember being a young boy questioning my aunt about Easter. Like, okay, what's the point in it? And then, they breaking it down to me. They like, Jesus, resurrected, you know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. They telling me the whole story about how he was, crucified, all this stuff. And I was like, well, okay, I get all of that. You know what I mean? You celebrating the resurrection of Jesus, you know what I mean? And you celebrating what you believe in. But what is the point of Easter bunnies? What is the point of us going to hunt for eggs and all of this? And I guess, they'll give you a reason and be like, that's just to make it more fun for the kids and get everybody. I'm like, man, I don't see how it still seems like it's revolved around money, but then they throw in the religion, so that pulls them in, you know what I mean? And then you got other people that, I think it's kind of smart marketing, because you do it, and that it'll be people that's not even religious that will celebrate it because of the other stuff, because of the Easter eggs, and going on the Easter hunt. And you know how when we was kids, they made it fun for us because they would put, $5, $10, $20 in the little eggs for us to find. So as a kid, you love it. Like, so you're gonna celebrate it as a kid because you getting something out of it. Cause y'all ever think about it, man, most of our major holidays, one thing that's always consistent is candy. It's always going to be candy geared towards whatever holiday it is, whether it's other than New Year's, because you don't really see no New Year's candy, but it's Fourth of July candy, Halloween candy, obviously, Easter candy, Valentine's Day candy, Christmas candy. What else? It's like a couple more. We ain't got too many holidays like that, just like major. But majority of them is gonna all be surrounded by candy. Oh shit, what happened, man? Let me check chat. All right, man. Go ahead, get your troll on. Shout out to Ballnard Cries. That's a fact, Uncle L. Consumer spending. It's all about, and see, they dress it up. They dress it up with the other things that know that it will pull religious people in. So you base it around religion, but it's technically, you know what I mean? It's like a mask. You mask it with the religion, but ultimately it's about money. Because at the end of the day, even religion is surrounded about money. Now, I respect people that believe in their faith or whatever it is. I don't care what their religion is. They believe in it, and they wouldn't take a dollar to spread the word or to do for other people. They wouldn't take a single dollar. Now I respect that because they're not basing it around money. So we all know with this what's his name? Marvin Sapp, this whole controversy, like he telling people lock the doors and come on, man, y'all can donate some more. We need such, such, such. So he basically put in a number on what he's expecting from the people. And it's like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? If you are preaching from the heart and you want to spread the word and you doing it from the heart, you're not going to require any money, man. Anything. Like that shit crazy, man. But everybody ain't cut the same. Everybody ain't from the same cloth, you know what I mean? And once I feel like once people understand that, the ones that be upset about certain shit, once you understand that people aren't cut from the same cloth, there's no reason to get upset. Like I don't get upset. I don't be mad. Now, when they be like, "Yo, they mad." I don't know who they talking about, but I'm not included in that group because I don't be mad about anything, especially pertaining to someone else's finances and what they make and all this. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's not affecting me, then I don't care. The only people that I would care about if you are saying a certain thing or talking down on me is people that I donate to. How would that make you feel if you donating to someone and they're talking down on you, calling you broke as hell and all this shit, but you donating to them? Huh? Now I'm the stupid motherfucker. Cause I wouldn't donate to a motherfucker that told me, man, shut your broke ass up and blah blah blah. Like, yo, that shit's crazy. Like Russell Red, and you shout out to Russell Red, you know I ain't got no issues with him. But I still to this day cannot understand how you keep fucking with damn D and he was calling you all types of bitch ass nigga and all because you had an opinion that he was simping for a woman. And you didn't even call damn D a bitch ass nigga or nothing. You just said he was simping for True Essence and he called you all types of bitch ass niggas, man, I'd be like, fuck that nigga. Now I will say this: I don't watch Damn D like that, like that. I would be lying if I said I don't watch him because I do sometimes. But when I do watch him, I notice that I don't see Russell donating to Damn D like that no more. I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't watch him consistently enough to know if Russell is still donating big like how he used to, but the times that I watch Damn D, I don't be seeing Russell really donate like that. Like he might shoot him $5, you know what I mean, here and there, say a little something, but I don't be seeing it. Shout out to Island Milligan in the motherfucking building. You said I stopped donating to big content creators who I know have way more money than me. I will not. Well, that's the thing, Flying Low. Me personally, I will still donate to someone, even if I know they got more money than me. That is, I get where you coming from with that, but it doesn't really matter to me. If I fucks with their content and I want to support they shit, I don't give a fuck. It could be a millionaire. Man, what's $5, $10? It ain't hurting me. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't really. I get it. I'm not gonna be sending no fucking millionaire hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You know what I mean? Like that's sending yourself setting fuck that. I'm not about to do all that. You say I gotta catch the beginning and get the notification. Hey, I just popped. It's a pop up live island. I wouldn't even worry about it, bro. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing too major. You know what I mean? Just me with my technical difficulties like I be having. You know what I mean? My damn earpiece fell out. Couldn't find my lighter. I'm trying to spark this motherfucking joint back up, man. So I'm just sitting here smoking, running my mouth, man. Just tapping in with the people. You know what I mean? I be seeing y'all in the chats and shit, but I don't be going live like I, should be on a more consistent basis. You know what I mean? So, um, but I ain't gonna lie, I be at the crib, y'all. I be at the crib and I just be chilling. And I don't be feeling like it, man. And plus, it be so much going on. It's always other content going on, which is no excuse. But I, I mean, I don't see myself. I don't really fit in with that. You know what I mean? I'm boring, in my opinion. This is just me critiquing myself. I be like, nigga, you kind of boring. You're not doing nothing too special. Um, I need to get my shit together, y'all. So I think what I'm gonna do, I do need to network more. And because there's people I can hit up behind the scenes and chop it up with, and I'm being, upfront about it. You know what I'm saying? Letting y'all know that I will talk to certain people behind the scenes. Um, I need to come up with something. I need to come up with some type of game plan for my channel. I need help. I need help, y'all. I need help. I'm not afraid or too proud to say that I need help. You know what I mean? I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Cause there's a lot more better content creators than myself. Shout out to GWB. He deemed me the worst content creator in the sector. I'm always having technical difficulties. But yeah, man. Um, I don't be seeing that nigga Russell donate to D like that. And yo, he's so fucking arrogant. He's so arrogant because he knows that it's a lot of people in his chat that's just followers. You think yeah, hey, listen. All right, so for the people that fuck with damn D like that, right? Y'all don't think that damn D pays attention to his chat and sees who the fucking dummies are? And why he spin shit the way that he spin it? Because I be listening to him and I'm like, yo, listen to this nigga. Listen to the words he chooses to use when he's saying the stuff that he says. Because he'll be like, this is what they do, right? Right? They just trying to do this, right? Right? It's like, yo, you trying to program your audience to think the way that you want them to think. Instead of you just giving your opinion and saying what you think, you want them to think a certain way. So you speak to them a certain way. Now, I don't knock anybody that feels like, yo, I'm gonna donate to him because he's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I like the way he run his channel, his show. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to you and him. You know what I'm saying? For y'all having that type of because I'm a motherfucking consumer of content myself. So it's content creators that I feel like, they do their thing and I fucks with their content. You know what I'm saying? I like how they run their motherfucking shit. But I ain't no fucking fool. So you can't think for me. I don't give a fuck how good your content or how good you are at a content as being a content creator. I'm not going to allow for you to think for me. You can give me your opinion on what you think about something, and then depending on what I'm looking at, I'm gonna formulate my own opinion about it. Fuck what you talking about. This is what you think about what you are hearing or seeing, and I'm gonna have my own opinion about what I'm hearing or seeing. You can't tell me what to think about what I'm hearing and seeing. That's the shit I don't like about when I be listening to Damn D. He is fucking irritating when he do that. It's like he's trying to tell me what I should be thinking when I'm looking at something or hearing something like that. Cause Ears did that shit. Shout out to Ears, man. I ain't got no problems with Ears, but Ears, definitely used to do that shit and try to tell people what they're hearing and what they should be thinking about or feeling when they're hearing it. And it's like, hold up, bro. That's what you think. Let me come up with my own opinion. That was like with that whole trial shit. That was the whole issue. Is you trying to tell us what the fuck we hearing? no, 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 listen to it again, listen to it again. Like, nah, bro, I can listen to it a million goddamn times and I'm still feel the same way I fucking feel. That I don't hear what you hear. I don't see what you see. So you can't make me, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here. But hey, I think that's why people be saying that, he be scamming um his audience. Now, that's a it's kind of, it's a kind of crazy subject when you go into is he scamming? Because if a person is giving genuinely from their heart because they fuck with the content creator and they like them and they like what they hearing or seeing, is that fucking scamming? But now when you go into you are lying and you're doing certain things trying to garner sympathy or because I'm gonna tell you what I consider him scamming because y'all remember the motherfucking shoe drive, not shoe drive, I'm sorry, the back to school drive shit. Now, damn D, you was fucking scamming, my nigga. You definitely was scamming with that back to school drive shit, bruh. Like, to this day, I don't give a fuck, nigga. You was scamming, bruh. And then look, shout out to the John Show. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Swagtastic. What up, Swagtastic? Appreciate you coming through. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know I'm just over here talking my shit, man. Let me read the chat right quick. Got miss anybody that came in? My bad if I did. I'm not really reading the chat, y'all. This vertical shit is, it's a whole different thing. So it's just me just talking, just giving my thoughts, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, with that back to school drive shit, I was like, yo, this nigga definitely is fucking scamming. Um, and then when you hear him saying, I ain't giving back nothing. YouTube ain't got no fucking no policy saying I gotta do a give back to my supporters. Like, but bro, you'll take donations from your supporters to give away to some people that they don't even know if they really getting it. And then you try to show, oh well, I'm taking these boxes and I'm dropping these boxes off, and I bought all of this stuff for the man. Get the man, shut your scamming ass up, bro. Yo, and then for one, we all know he tried to copy KB with that whole shit because damn D wasn't doing no fucking back to school drives and shit like that when he was in the sneaker community. When did damn D do a back to school drive when he was making content strictly in the shoe community? I wait for all the people that's familiar with damn D from the because I'm not familiar with. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I'm not familiar with him from the shoe community, but I remember going through his channel years ago before he did all this KB content, before he got all the other different content on his shit, he had sneaker shit. He had up shout out to Mika. What up, Mika? He had uploads and shit like that, but he wasn't talking about no back to school drives. Now all of a sudden, KB doing this shoe drive shit. Now you want to do a goddamn back to school drive, supply drive. And then y'all remember that video? He was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. My goal is to get to 3,000, but we can let's get close. Let's try to get as close as we can." Nigga, you trying to pay that fucking rent? Like this nigga trying to pay his rent, yo. That nigga went and spent $200-300 on some school shit. Bought a whole bunch of fucking pencils and paper, and because if you buy a lot of pencils and if you spend $200-300 on pencils and paper, do you know how much that's gonna seem? Like it's gonna seem like a lot if you bought just pencils and paper. Don't get me wrong, it still would be appreciated to whoever received it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, nigga, if you spent $3,000 on just like on book bags, paper, pencils, crayons, um, all it's gonna be a lot. 3,000? It's gonna be a lot. That's a fact, Mika. That's my point. It didn't look like 3,000 worth of fucking shit. Not even it didn't even look like $1,000 worth of shit. Cause think about it. a pack of pencils might only cost like fucking $2, $3. Like they don't be charging. I mean, prices they vary from state to state or whatever, whatever. But you can get, man. I know I shop for my daughter when it's time to go back to school, and if I spend $100, she got everything she fucking need, like a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, my dumb ass did get a hotel right by the fucking airport. I'm only gonna be here for a night though. Let me do one of Garrett numbers. Garrett be like, "Yeah, bitch ass nigga, you see that's a palm tree, you bitch ass nigga. See you ain't where the palm trees at, nigga. Uh-huh. Like, yeah, nigga. Yeah. Go, yeah, y'all niggas need to get outside and go where the palm trees is at." What'd you see, Garrett? What'd you see right there, my nigga? Them palm trees. Y'all bitch ass niggas ain't got no motion. You ain't got no motion. Hey, y'all see that nigga Garrett don't be talking that shit to me no more. Like, nigga, don't play with me, Garrett. Don't play with me, nigga. I'll show. I'll prove that you fucking broke, nigga. You ran into one of them ones. Y'all remember that nigga Gary? Like, I'm one of them ones. Yeah, I'm one of them ones. Nah, nigga, you ran into one of them ones, nigga. The fuck, nigga? Prove your ass broke. That nigga. And shout out to the meal ticket, man. My bad meal ticket, man. You know what I mean? He tried to call me out. That nigga Garrick ain't sent that nigga no more money after that, man. I think Garrick maybe sent that nigga $5. See what trying to show off gets you, Garrick? And look, meal ticket, that right there should let you know, my nigga, that Garrick don't fuck with you, bruh. Because when he did that shit, he realized like, well, damn, this little young nigga showed me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, I didn't think this nigga was capable of even doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because you sleeping on niggas. And then he tried to play it like I'm the broke one. Like, oh, you did that, and then you broke. No, nigga. No, nigga. You the motherfucker that's broke, bruh. He ain't been sending damn these super chats like that. He ain't been sending KB super chats like that. That nigga still trying to recoup. Yo, this some sativa, man. So this shit ain't even gonna make me sleepy. I should have rolled up some indica. I gotta work in the morning, but I ain't gotta start work until like 9 o'clock. And it's some light work. You know what I mean? Gary, you don't know about that shit, bro. You gotta motherfucking uh stay aware and alert because driving is serious. You know what I mean? And I know what it is to drive a lot. So I'm not knocking it because I know you get tired. Like driving is tiresome. You know what I'm saying? So if you're on the highway and you driving and it's been 8, 10 hours, especially if you had already been up before that, before you started driving, if you've been up for hours and then you start driving and then you've been driving for that long, you tend to get really, really, really fucking tired. I never forget, I was coming back from New York and I was driving by myself. And I was coming from upstate New York. And it was like a 14-hour drive, you know what I'm saying, to the crib. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make it." I just wanted to do it and just get it over with, man. But by the time I got to like the 12th hour, it was like the 10th or 11th hour. It got so fucking sleepy, man. Yeah, I'll never forget. I realized how people do end up losing their life or causing someone else to lose their life from falling asleep at the wheel because I literally could not keep my fucking eyes open. Yo, I'm driving and it's like, I just kept dozing off and I'm like trying to shake it like, oh shit, I stop, got Red Bull, then shotgun the goddamn Red Bull, and that shit did not work. Had to fucking pull over and go to sleep. 'Cause I said, yo, you know what? So what if I get there a little later? You know what I mean? My family be ready for me to get home and my girl be ready for me to get home and shit. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull over, get some sleep, and then I'll finish the motherfucking drive. It was a crazy fucking time because I ended up getting pulled over, right? I pulled over at a rest area and got maybe like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Because once I fell asleep, I was out. Like I remember, like you take like a little nap. Like yo, I was so fucking tired, I just could not wake up until my body felt like, yo, okay, now you good, nigga. Now you can get up and drive. Cause yo, when I got up, uh, cause it was dark. It was dark when I pulled over. It was, like, super early, like, it was, like, 1 or 2 in the morning. Cause I had been driving all since that like, early that day, I had been driving all fucking day, and then all the way up into the night, and then when I pulled over, I woke back up, it was around about, like, 7, it was, like, 7 to 8 o'clock when I woke back up, and then I get on the highway, and I had been driving maybe, like, another hour, and then got pulled over by the motherfucking state trooper, and had been smoking. And I'm just being honest, you know what I'm saying? Like when I had woke up that morning, shit, I rolled up before I even left out of the fucking rest area. You know what I'm saying? I rolled up. Because at this time I think I was still smoking cigars. I was still smoking blunts at this time. So I had rolled up a blunt. You know what I mean? I had lit my blunt, which I didn't. When I drive, I don't smoke like that when I drive. I'll hit the blunt a few times or hit the joint a few times, but I don't smoke like a whole blunt or a whole joint while I don't get fucked up while I'm driving. Like I'll get a little buzz, but I'm still alert. I'm still, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna be all, oh, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna get that fucked up. But motherfucking state trooper pulled me over for no reason, man. Oh shit. Shout out to the chat, man. Old school FCS. I mean, that's the FCS. FCFS. First come, first serve. Shout out to you. Shout out to old school in the motherfucking building. What up, bro? Let me see if I missed anybody, man. Yeah. Il Capono, what up, bro? 12 a.m. to 9 a.m. Okay, that ain't too bad. Is that considered third shift? That's a 9 hour day. Yeah, I get you. It ain't easy because those hours, most time your body is programmed to be sleep. So you have to reprogram your body to be woke during them times and then be sleep during the day a little bit and then get back up and then, go throughout your day. Because it'd be rough because like I wouldn't like those hours. I'm not gonna lie. Because you'll be up. Most people, you don't want to be sleep at 4, 5, 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? You'll be up. So if I'm already up at 5 and I don't take a nap, um, before I gotta go to work that night at 12, you starting at midnight and then you working until 9 o'clock in the morning. I guess it's kind of like borderline third shift. You know what I mean? But it's like, that's more considered like a swing shift, right? Because it's like, yo, you working, it's like well, not a swing shift, but kinda because you coming in like after third shift really starts, and then you getting off right when first shift is kind of coming in. You know what I'm saying? I guess I don't know. I don't know. Maybe depending on how the company running their hours and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I used to do like swing shifts. Um, Sometimes like working in between first and second. Like I'm working in between it. So I'm working half of the first shift and half of the second shift. And the reason why I was doing that is because we was on this project and I was over the project, I mean the team leads. So basically I would help the first team lead train them, and then when the second team lead came in for second shift, I would oversee half of their shift to make sure everything going good. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's one thing about me is I take my job serious. So whatever it is I'm doing, I don't give a fuck what it is. I take it serious. You know what I'm saying? It could be, yo, I don't give a fuck if I worked at McDonald's and I was flipping burgers. I'm going to try to be the best burger flipper that I could fucking be, so I could move up to something else. Like I'm going to try to excel at any job I do, so I could be the best one doing it, or one of the best. Because I can't necessarily say I'm going to be just the best, but you at least strive to be one of the best or whatever it is you're doing. Because I couldn't understand it. Like, why wouldn't you take some type of pride in what you're doing to try to be the best at it? But people will look down on their own job. You get what I'm saying? So that's why we get certain service that we get in certain areas, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't like the job that they're doing, so they don't want to be the best at it because they don't fucking like it. You see what I'm saying? I ain't give a fuck whether I liked it or not. I still wanted to be the best. And I done did some jobs I really didn't like, which I didn't do them that long. Like I'll try it and then it's like, well, this ain't for me, so let me move on. It don't be taking me long. Fuck that. I be figuring shit out quick. You know what I mean? We all got to go through our learning process, though. We all going to, take bumps and still going to take them throughout life. You know what I mean? That shit is never ending. You just try to take less. You want to take less, you know what I'm saying, hiccups as you get older versus when you're younger, you'll have more because you know what I mean? You trying to learn shit. That's why I be stressing my daughter, man, because she got somebody that's trying to, and any good parent, you see you know the mistakes that you made, so you don't want your kid to make the same mistakes. But you still gotta understand they gonna make mistakes. But if it's like certain mistakes that I can help her prevent from making, then that's what I'm gonna do. And it's like the way I am towards her is how I would want my father to be towards me. You see what I'm saying? Because I didn't have my pops, so it was like, well, shit. This is how I would want my dad to be. You know what I'm saying? And you still even have to understand that tough side. You know what I mean? Like that tough love side. Y'all know what I mean? Like, cause shit. It ain't gonna always be hugs and kisses and nice words all the fucking time. Cause sometimes you know what I mean. Forgot, man. I want to give him credit for what I'm about to say because I heard this from someone else, and I don't want to take credit. But I forget who said this shit, but I understood it and what they meant. Oh, hell, I think it was Charleston White. I know a lot of people don't like Charleston White because he's very controversial, but he said something and it made 100% sense and it was facts. Is that your father? Most fathers are going to be hated. You love, like your kids will love you, but you will be no, I ain't gonna say hated. I mean that's a strong word. I meant disliked. Because you'll be more disliked than the mother because you have to be a little bit more uh oh shit, hold on, y'all. Fucking playing, man. You gotta be a little bit more stern and I don't want to say mean. I don't want to use the word mean, but you're gonna be perceived to be mean. You know what I'm saying? Because I stand on it. Like, you know what I mean? What I say goes. This is my house. I pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? You my child, so shit is gonna go how I want it to go on certain things. You know what I'm saying? So, and women are more, more feminine and caring and more understanding. So where it's like they care about feelings a little bit more. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. So it's like it's certain situations where I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your feelings because you gonna learn, you gonna understand, and you gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? And then with women, it's like, but you don't want to hurt her feeling, man. Fuck her feelings. in this particular time. Like, not saying fuck her feelings altogether, but if I'm telling her there are gonna be consequences to something. You see what I'm saying? You know how like y'all with your kids, with your school, with the schoolwork and shit like that, and you tell your kid, hey, you don't be bringing home no bad grades, because if you bring home bad grades, this is gonna be the consequence. I'm going to do this. Now, shout out to the women that has to be the mother and father. Me and my sister just had this conversation, and I had to correct her. It was like, well, you could never be a father and I could never be a mother. I could never ever pretend to know what it is to be a mother because I can't be one, period. Because I'm not a woman. I could never ever put myself in the shoes of a woman and say, okay, I know how she feel as a mother. Like, huh? No, no, I don't. Can sympathize and say, okay, I have an opinion about what I think, you know what I'm saying? But I can't say this is what women think or women feel because I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Only a woman can tell you how she feels as a mother. Just like she can't tell me what it is to be a father, even though she tried to say that, well, I had to be a mom and daddy to my kids. Well, you did the best you could, but you can't be their father. You can't replace the father. Now, you can try, and a lot of women do a good job at that, where you try to be um it's almost damn near impossible, man. It's impossible for a woman to have a man to man conversation with her son. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't have a woman to woman conversation with my daughter. I can only have a father to daughter conversation with her, or a human to human conversation with her, but not a woman to. Y'all get what I'm saying? I can't have no woman to woman conversation with my daughter. I'm not no woman. I don't know what the fuck it is to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I only know what I like in women, what I like a woman to be, but I can't tell a woman what to be. Do that make sense? That makes sense to me. Cannot tell somebody what to be, but you can tell them what you like for them to be, but you can't tell them what to be. Well, what you like, if you know your preference. I would like for my woman to dress this certain way, or speak softly, or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't define what a woman is. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know how motherfuckers be going around saying, a real man to do this and a real woman to do this. Like, uh that's the version that you want. The version of the person of the opposite sex that you want would do that. You know what I mean? Because that's what you want. Doesn't mean that's just what like, yo, that shit crazy, man. But I be trying to see things through all different perspectives, you know what I'm saying? But that's just one thing that I can't do, is see things through a woman's perspective and know what it is to be a woman. Well, you know what they would call that for y'all men that try to project and act like y'all know what a woman is thinking and all that. Yeah, you know what they call that. You said listen to conscious Thad confusions. Nah, man. I'm just talking, man. You know what I mean? It just be the weed. Say the weed be letting you know. Hey, look, man. How about I thought about Friday on my way here. Y'all remember in the movie Friday when he said around here between Normandy and Western? Yo, that's a real fucking place. Yo, it's bugged out, but it's a real fucking place. And if you it's a sign on the highway when you getting off on the highway and you see Normandy and Western Ave. Now I swear I thought about that scene when I seen that shit. I was like, oh shit, Friday. Well, around here. Between Normandy and Western, we call this here a little twin. Nigga. Yeah, that shit was funny. But on some real shit though, Cali, I love coming to Cali though. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Um, I ain't gonna be like Blizzy and be like, yeah, man, Cali, because if you ain't from Cali, but it is a cool ass vibe out in Cali, man. It's different. It's hard to explain it unless you actually been here, and then you like, especially if you from the East Coast, and then you actually come over here and you chill. Like I'm talking about for longer than a day or two. Like you actually spend some time over here. The whole it's a different vibe out here. I swear it is. Especially if you on some cool shit. You ain't, you know what I mean? You ain't on no rah-rah shit. You ain't trying to start no problems with nobody, man. It's a cool ass fucking vibe out in Cali, man. Cali used to get a bad rep. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I was scared to come to Cali because of the movies that they was putting out when I was growing up as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually came here as a kid, so I got a different perspective of Cali versus but before that, before I actually came, and then I didn't even wasn't here long. Like when I was young, never came. I didn't come here and then actually chill and get to go around and shit, so it was a little different. And of course, experiencing places from a child and then an adult is definitely what I'm saying, a thing on its own because it's like, yo, it's gonna be different. You can't do the same shit as an adult that you could do. I mean, you can't do the same shit as a kid that you could do as an adult. So, you know, you said that if I knew you was here, I would have pulled up on you with some fire, man. Hey, old school, I'm smoking on some fire right now, man. I got some lemon haze. I got some other shit too. Hold on, what else did I get? I got some up north, man. See, this shit right here, I always had good experience with this up north brand. What's this right here? This is a train wreck. I got some train wreck. Yo, that shit 35%. That shit better be some fire. I ain't smoked none of it yet. And then I got some gas face. This an indica. This shit called gas face. That shit 31. And then I got this lemon haze. Man, look, before I leave here, I'm gonna have a bunch of shit, bro. Believe you me. That train wreck is fire. Hey, hey, bro, I done smoked it before. That's how I know. And most times, look, I do be trying different strands, but I done tried. I've been smoking so long, and all these years I've been going to dispensaries. So it's certain strands that I'm like lemon haze. I always like lemon haze, like super lemon haze or lemon haze, or whatever you want to call it. Um, it always be some fire. Another one, sour diesel. Fuck with the sour diesel. I fuck with I guess certain strands that I always will cop. Khalifa Kush. Khalifa Kush actually he got a good strand. Shout out to him. Hey, look, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. This is off subject. Well, not off subject, but it's random. Y'all know Suge is growing some plants because he out here in Cali, and he gonna call that shit the Bus Life pack. That shit gonna hey marathon. Shout out to AJ07. My bad, AJ. I don't be reading the chat like I supposed to. Shout out to you. I appreciate you coming through. Man, I'm just in here talking shit. Tapping in with y'all, man. I ain't been live in a little minute. You know what I mean? Just doing this little bullshit vertical. Y'all just chilling and smoking with that right now, man. We just chopping it up. We doing me and Fats is doing a 420 live. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that, man. It's gonna be bugged out. We're gonna be getting lit all day for all my smokers. We getting blow all day. I'm gonna be at the crib, so I'm gonna be able to smoke. I ain't gotta go outside. None of that shit. It's gonna be lit, yo. I'm gonna try to get my shit together, y'all. I gotta figure out what I want to do. I'm gonna keep doing the no content show because I like that concept where it's like anything can happen. There's no content. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck happens on that live happens. But I am gonna be trying to plan some certain shit. You know what I mean? I got another giveaway coming up. Um, damn, what's today? I gotta give away my fucking memberships. I'm doing a giveaway for my members. It's out there consuming the devil's lettuce. Hey, that's that devil's broccoli. We call that the spicy broccoli, AJ. That's that broccoli with a little spice to it, you know what I mean? But nah, yeah, they be trying to scare me and shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, yo. Uh, I be thinking about quitting because they were saying how, yo, the government is doing something to the weed that be in these dispensaries. You know what I'm saying? And it's something about it's supposed to be I'm trying to think of the correct way to say it. Lowering or like something about lowering our sperm count or making us unable of having children or keeping it in a minimum. Like so we ain't out here having a bunch of kids. So for the people that smoke weed, it's supposed to lower your sperm count and your chances of having a kid are less than someone that doesn't smoke weed. Now I'm saying they saying they did studies or some shit about that shit. But I'm like, okay, wouldn't that just be like another form of birth control that you don't give a fuck? Like, well, I don't want no more kids. But then I know it's not true because I know niggas that been smoking for fucking years and have a bunch of goddamn kids. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know these conspiracies and shit. Come on, pass me the weed. I got you, Eddie. Let me light it back up, man. Hell yeah, nigga. I'm gonna keep smoking then. Shit, I don't want no more. I got my one, and that's kind of selfish because I mean, to be honest with y'all, and a lot of people disagree, and some people might agree, but our purpose is to how you say it, pro, pro, procreate, yeah, reprocreate. That is our purpose. The human purpose, which every species, matter of fact, any species' purpose is to reproduce and make more of you. That is your purpose. So when people be like, yo, what's my purpose in life and what am I supposed to do? Have more of you. That is your purpose. Now I get it with the modern world and shit like that, the way society is set up now. You would think that you need to have like a purpose where it's like, oh, supposed to have been a singer or supposed to have been an actor or you know what I mean? I supposed to have been this great football player or basketball player. That was my purpose in life. No, your purpose in life was to have children. But the way society is to have goals, you know what I'm saying, and want to accomplish these goals. But that just because you have goals and want to accomplish your goals, that doesn't mean that that's your purpose. Your purpose is to make more of you. Now, unfortunately, for some, that's not your purpose because for whatever reason, the way nature did when you was being made, for some fucked up reason, you were incapable of having children. And it's sad because I feel bad. And some people be like, well, shit, I'm glad I can't have no kids. I don't want to. I'm like, I get it. Because, we all got different personalities. And some people are selfish and they don't want to have another responsibility. So they rather just have them just themselves. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if we're being honest, your purpose is to make more of you. Now, if you are not capable of doing that, then you can find something else. And most times, like it'd be like y'all know it'd be like teachers that don't have children because they can't have children, and that's why they love to teach and they want to teach kids because they can't have children. So that's their way and opportunity of that's their purpose is to teach children that they can't have what they would have wanted to teach their own child. I mean, that's understandable to me. Yeah. Just like I be hearing motherfuckers that be cops and they be like doing interviews and the motherfucker will be like, I was meant to be a cop. That was my purpose to be a cop. My daddy was a cop. His daddy was a cop. Like, God damn. Nigga, that was a goal. It was your goal to be a cop and be as good as your daddy or your granddaddy. That wasn't your goddamn purpose, nigga. I always felt like, yo, the worst cops is the cops that only become cops because they daddy was a cop or they granddaddy was a cop or they great great granddaddy was a cop. Those be the worst cops. Y'all know why? This is just my opinion. I don't mean it's facts. It's just my opinion that those are the worst cops because they felt entitled, not entitled, that's the wrong word. What's the word I'm looking for, y'all? They felt obligated. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. They felt obligated to become a cop so that they can look up, I mean, so that they can try to make their granddaddy or their dad proud because they probably was thinking that that's what their father would wanted them to do is follow their footsteps. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes they can end up being good cops because they wanted to be a cop and they personality and everything just fit right to where they fair, they wanna do the job and be good at the job and do it the right way, you know what I mean? But then on the flip side of that, I feel like a lot of times those be the worst cops because they feel entitled, and that's the reason why I was thinking about that word. Not only do they feel obligated to become a cop, they feel entitled now that they are a cop. So they do things how they probably seen how they daddy or they granddaddy and them was doing things. Cause then once they done became a cop, now the relationship between them and their father, their granddaddy, kind of changes to now where they're telling them things about the job. You see what I'm saying? Giving them like, hey, well, this is how you got to be on the street. This is what you got to look out for. Blah blah blah. Y'all ain't ever thought about that? Like it'd be like the former cops they're schooling the younger cop because 9 out of 10 they're related to him. That's their kid or their nephew or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or it could just be a friend of the family. You know, they daddy was a cop. They daddy. You know what I mean? I don't know. Man, it'd be some terrible fucking cops. And I could tell by the way they carry themselves. Just from me being a human and observing human, and I done had a bunch of encounters with police, not because I'm a criminal, not because I'm terrible, it's just because I'm always out. And I done been out so much ever since I was young. Like I'm outside and I done had a bunch of encounters with police. So I've encountered to me what I would perceive to be a good cop. And with a cop, I'd be like, I don't know, he kind of dirty. He don't really be doing things the right way. I could tell. Look how he trying to do me. Like I done encountered some cops that they wasn't doing things the right way. Shit crazy. You got a cousin, that's a cop. I mean, you got a cousin and her husband. Okay, her and her husband are cops, and that's what I was saying, Mika. I'm not saying all of them are bad. Trust me, I'm not. I would never, because I done encountered good cops. You know what I'm saying? I've had interactions with cops that I would consider. See, I got a cousin that was a cop. I don't think he was a dirty or fucked up cop, but now being that I wasn't around him, you know what I'm saying? You know, while he was doing his job, but that's my family. So, of course, my opinion of him is gonna be a little different because that's my family. So, um, I don't know how I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if he was a good cop or not. I would assume he was, but I don't know. Shit. I'd be lying if I said he was a good cop if I wasn't there. I don't know if you know what? I never asked him that. I never asked him did he love his job because he doesn't do it anymore. I think he told me that he still it's something they got to do. So so for some of y'all don't know, Saturday it is what it is, man. My bad if I ain't speak to you, bro. Shout out to you. I appreciate you coming. Letitia, shout out to Letitia. You sent me a flower. Shout out to that flower Leticia sent me. I appreciate that. But yeah, what up, Tay Ward? Shout out to Tay Ward in the motherfucking building. What up, bro? Damn, I done forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, my cousin. I never asked him did he love his job. He doesn't do it anymore. Oh yeah, I know what I was talking about. It's something they got like basically research or some shit that they call it. Basically like some nurse shit. The cops, the cops got to do something like how a registered nurse has to do. She might not be working as a registered nurse, but she still has to register. So basically, that's what I think he said he do. He still registers and shit, but he's not an active duty cop now. You know what I'm saying? He do something else. Um, but he doesn't actually do any police work. But he still basically could be a cop. You know what I'm saying? Something I forgot how that shit worked. You know what I mean? I don't want to get the lying and sounding stupid, but I remember him telling me that because I asked him one time, was like, damn, I know you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I can't remember what he said, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But I never asked him did he like doing it. Did I? I might have. Be asking questions, y'all. Cause you know what I mean? Cause this is my nigga, and this is one of my cousins that I'm close to. Like we spent a lot of time growing up together. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not and see, I think that's how they were talking about Kev Lowe and TJ and them was like, okay, y'all cousins, but y'all didn't really fuck with each other like that growing up. Cause it hit different. Y'all know this. Everybody know this, man. It don't take anybody. You ain't gotta be a rocket scientist to figure that out. To where it's like certain cousins, the level of relationship that y'all have, depending on how much time y'all really spent together growing up. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all personalities clash or if they match. Because just because you born into a family and you have certain family members does not mean you're gonna get along with all of them, that you're gonna feel the same way about all of them. It's just impossible. Now, it can turn out to where you actually like and chill with and cool with majority of your cousins and family members, but then it can come to the point where it's like, yo, you don't fuck with nobody in your family. You know what I'm saying? You like, yo, fuck everybody. Everybody a bitch ass nigga in this motherfucking family. Man and woman, goddamn, fuck everybody. Y'all remember that video? It's an old video, but it still be getting played like around the holidays. It was this white family and the white boy was mad and that nigga flipped over the goddamn the dinner tables with all the food and shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all seen that shit. That nigga he said fuck the whole family, nigga. This nigga flipped all the goddamn tables. Fuck everybody in this motherfucker. That's the worst, nigga. You got your whole family in there and you like, yo, forget all of y'all. All y'all can go to hell. Like, damn, you ain't got one person you cool with, nigga? That's a lonely life, man. Dang. But look, I be running my mouth about some bullshit. I should be talking about this, well, I ain't got to. I know don't y'all get sick and tired of hearing that shit? I mean, it's entertaining at times, and we all be kind of invested into the fuck shit, you know what I mean, that be going on YouTube. It's like a soap opera. It's like a live soap opera. Sometimes I tune out, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes I don't even be watching shit. I be doing something else. I tune in here and there, you know what I'm saying? But I try to, cause yo, you can't consume too much of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay to listen and be with the fuck shit, but when you consume too much of that shit, man, it starts to. It's like I don't know. It's y'all know what I'm talking about. Your battery not gonna die, is it? Damn, I ain't even got my phone plugged though. You got a point, Leticia. I'm sitting here just talking, 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 and this motherfucker eating this battery alive. I've been on this bitch for 99 minutes. 99 minutes. Shout out to the motherfucking chat, man. I got 55 likes. I got 15 something. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's something YouTube be doing, like something like gifts or some type shit. Shout out to Letitia. Shout out to Distracting One with the $10 donation. Super chat. Make your head hurt sometime. I know that's right, Mika. It make your head hurt, man. That's why I do like some of the content creators that do talk about other shit. Um, and I listen to that sometime, you know what I mean? I might just be in the bushes and I'm listening to that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it's certain content creators. Like, yo, Damn D is definitely one of them. I'll click off his shit quick, but I don't want to hear this bullshit. So when you get to repeating the same shit, I ain't fuck all this bullshit. That's why I don't even knock, and I know it, because some people aren't going to be fan favorites, but it's part of it. It's part of the content creating shit. It's part of the whole YouTube experience. That's why I don't care about the people that fuck with me, that troll in my chat. Even if I have someone on my panel that they don't fuck with, or they don't really want on the panel, they can speak their shit. Cause I mean, voice that shit. But at the same time, it does change it up. You see what I'm saying? Now, if it's on the same fuck shit, then you know. But yeah, it's just, man. I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I would prefer for people to be able to get on, because it's interesting. I'm not even gonna lie. It's interesting to hear people's interactions and their personalities, and what I'm saying, people are interesting. We human beings, we are very interesting, you see what I'm saying? But it does become kind of like irritating when it's a whole bunch of yelling all the time. Sometimes it's entertaining, but when it's just like all the fucking time, like, you go, Garrett, bro, you gotta calm your fucking self down, my nigga. And it's like, yo, why nobody that fuck with you tell you? Bro, you sound like a fucking female getting on these panels. Yeah, you bitch ass nigga. Like, yo, bro, ain't nobody telling you that you just not a good look, my nigga. That fuck with you. That's the shit that's bugging me out. It's like they just cheering this shit on, like, yeah, go ahead, Gary. Crash out. Motherfuckers love a good crash out though, bro. Gary, you gotta understand that shit, bro. These people that you think fuck with you, that rock with you, that's cheering your shit on, watch how they do you when it's no longer entertaining. I'm telling you, watch, Gary, watch. I see it. I see. I ain't no prophet or nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not. I'll never pretend like I can tell the future and all this other shit. But I kind of see it. I see where it's like, yo, these people, yo, they gonna switch up on you, Gary. Watch. 'Cause look, y'all know sometimes people will, because you can be loyal to a fault. I'm even guilty of that. See what I'm saying? Like, nobody's exempt. You can be loyal to someone to a fault, to where it's like, instead of you looking like, because I mean, I'm willing to take that, because just like how it's some people that still be trolling me saying, oh, nigga, you was a Quamite, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. But at some point, which was early, realize, like, hold up, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then it almost was organic, you know what I mean? Because it was inevitable that I was going to end up being cast out, because I'm going to have my own opinion, whether you like it or not. And once I see how you running it, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay, I can't even be respectful in what I'm saying without getting timed out or blocked or whatever. I can't even be respectful saying it. Oh no. it's a wrap, my nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. Now you about to get the the more vicious troll where I'm really talking shit because now I feel like you tried to fucking play me. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you try to play like you was a certain way, and oh yeah, yeah, everybody opinions is welcome and you can blah blah blah. But then when I do give my opinion, it's a fucking problem. Like, nah, nigga, nah, I ain't feeling that. Say it's the line of disrespect. Say I can't do it. Man, I'm telling you, this shit crazy. This shit is getting crazy. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, damn. I think a lot of shit is about to get exposed because it's not to say that it's because of the year, you know what I mean? But I'm like, yo, it seems as if moving forward, um, shit about to change. That's all I can see. I see a shift, you know what I mean? Shit is about to change, man. Shit ain't gonna be the same. By Christmas, I'm telling you, shit gonna be mad different. Shit, hell, by the end of the summer, because it ain't even summertime yet. But this shit is getting wild, man. And Rodney, shut the fuck up, nigga. I just want to say this real quick, y'all. I ain't got no problems with you, Rodney. But I was listening to you, bruh. You need to shut the fuck up, nigga. I ain't no gangster, and I'm just saying what I do you bad, boy. Yo, yeah, it's a trend with these niggas. This nigga Rodney sound like he talk like his. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And y'all can't tell me this don't sound like Rodney right here. Yeah, you know, my nose be stopped up all the time, and I ain't no gangster. But when you talk about you got heat for niggas, I tell you that is a threat. Nigga, he was fucking playing. But hey, and the meal ticket did take accountability. He said, I said what I said. Now, and it could be taken. That's what I'm saying. I see things and I can see it through Rodney's perspective. Like, hey, this nigga talking about he got heat for niggas like me. But I feel like that's why I think, and if you go back and listen to it, Meal Ticket tried to kind of clean it up. Whereas like he did say I got heat for niggas like you, but he was talking basically like smoke. Cause he said I got heat, I got smoke. And it's a slippery slope, Meal Ticket. You know you my nigga, I fucks with you, but you know I gotta keep it 100. I can see if I said that to a nigga, how he would take that as, yo, what the fuck you mean you got heat for niggas like me? But and this is just my opinion because I'm listening to him. I'm taking it on some YouTube. I'm joking type shit. Like I got smoke for you, then, nigga. Like not on some, in reality, like outside of the app. You know what I'm saying? But that's how Rodney want to play it and make it sound like the people like, I take this serious, man. And I'm like, "Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. I don't believe you, Rodney. Like I said, I don't know you. I don't have no problems with you. But just listening to you, my nigga. I don't fucking believe you, bro. Meal ticket. That nigga's a bitch ass nigga. Then he gonna say, "Well, I ain't paying a nigga nothing. We could fight for free." Like, huh? Then again, I'm stupid myself, so I will fight the nigga for free. I'm like, word. All right, my nigga, prove that shit to me then, you fat motherfucker, you. Fat niggas, shout out to all my big boys that respect the game and understand that yes, you big, you can fight, cool. But don't automatically assume that you can beat up every nigga because they smaller than you, my nigga. That's where you go wrong at. Now you probably can. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ruling that out and saying, oh, you just can't beat no nigga that's smaller than you, because you probably can, but you gonna have to fucking prove it. Like, yo, niggas ain't scared of niggas because they fat. I'm 600, I'm fat. Nigga, so nigga, fuck, you can't fight with no knees, nigga. Nigga, I kick you in your knees, nigga. I guarantee you, nigga, you going down to the ground, Rodney. Your fat ass belly can hold your ass up with all them goddamn all that weight on them knees, nigga. Nigga kick you in your knees and make your knee buckle, nigga. You are going down, buddy. And don't let it be a nigga that's in shape. You see what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if that nigga 5'5", nigga. If he's in shape and he kick you in your motherfucking knee hard enough, nigga, and you go down, you getting your ass whooped. Shout out to Panichi in the motherfucking building. What up, Nines, y'all? Athena in here? Goddamn, see, y'all, I'm terrible at reading this chat, man. I can do better on my regular setup. Shout out to Athena87. Happy Wednesday. Y'all know I'm just talking my shit, man. I'm about lit. I've been smoking this lemon haze. I'm about to go back up in this motherfucking room. Um, it's 10 o'clock now, which I ain't got to get up really, really early. I still got time. Then I'm doing some easy shit. I ain't even talking about that shit earlier. Like, and I'll circle back. Shout out to Stone. He said I always do that shit too. I be all over the place. But I'll circle back to what I was talking about earlier. That's how I know I got a good memory. But anyway, uh I was saying about my job, I do something that's fairly easy and I get paid pretty good to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gotta count my blessings with that. Cause it ain't always it might not always be this easy. Which is not. Like so for right now, I'm kind of fortunate because the shit I'm doing, I literally I just go in a place, take some pictures. I just go in the store, take some pictures, move a little something here and there, boom, 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 and I'm out. And I get paid good to do that shit. And I was taking shots at Garrett earlier because I'm like, nigga, you got to drive all those goddamn out. See, that's what I'm saying. My girl don't be understanding sometimes why my stories be the way they do, and I be all over the place, and then I'll come back to what the fuck I was originally talking about. Because it's like, hey, one thought can lead you to another, and then this lead to a different story. But as long as you can remember why you originally started telling that other shit, you can always go back to what you originally was talking about. So it might seem like I'm kind of like, this nigga all over the place. He don't know what the fuck he be talking about. I definitely do. I definitely do. But anyway, taking shots at that nigga. You got because I was telling y'all about me driving from damn New York, how tired I was. I wouldn't want to do that shit for a living. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I got respect. And as much as I don't fuck with that nigga Garrett, I do have to respect the fact that he is a truck driver that's out here getting his bread by getting on that road, you know what I'm saying, trucking. Cause they do get paid good. So I'm not knocking the nigga. I ain't calling the nigga broke. But don't try to front like niggas ain't getting bread too, nigga. The fuck wrong with you, nigga? He This nigga act like he the only nigga in America. Well, hold up, you know what? The only nigga, hold on, I gotta cut this call on. The light on for about 2 hours. My phone about to die. My audio probably just switched off and y'all couldn't hear me. The damn, the damn CarPlay. The CarPlay automatically kicked in and shit. Let me see what y'all talking about, man. Hey, look, shout out to Sister T. Sister T, that's all she do now is like she mostly only do vertical lives, I noticed. She doing her thing, man. Shout out to Sister T, man. She don't fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? But I fuck with Sister T. Um, it's crazy because I wish I could have that conversation with Sister T because I still to this day it puzzled me when Sister T was like, why Sister T got that T is blocked? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, how about you tell me? And then I can be like, okay, that's why I'm blocked. Because I don't know. I didn't know why she had me blocked. Um, I think I had said before, I was like, yeah, only thing I could think of is when she was beefing with Lonnie, I was in Lonnie chat, and I was in Sister T chat. I was in both they chat. Shit, I ain't got no problems with neither one of y'all. What the fuck? Like I'm supposed to stop coming into both y'all chat because y'all beefing? Y'all want me to pick a side, and I won't pick no goddamn side. And then you made me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how that shit go, man. Hey, and just like the person that name doesn't be spoke on in this sector really no more, she did the same thing to me, where it's like she chose a side for me, where it's like I wasn't picking no side, and she said, "Nah, nigga, go over there." God damn. Does that make me fake? Does that make me a fake nigga? The Miss Eve. What up, Miss Eve? Good evening to you, Miss Eve. Does that make me fake chat? If I ain't got no problems with neither person and I go on both they chats, I ain't talking shit about neither one of them. Now, if I give my opinion about something and I say, well, I think that's messed up, or blah, 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 or I don't agree with that, that ain't really talking shit. That's just me being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if Lonnie was saying something about Rainy that wasn't true, call it out. If Rainey was saying something that wasn't true about Lonnie, I would call it out. So I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna call it down the middle, whether I fuck with y'all or not. Some people might say I don't. Be like, well, nah, nigga, you being biased. Cause just like with that what situation was it where y'all was telling me I was being biased? When it was it Levy? Matter of fact, I admitted that I'm being kind of biased because I already felt some type of way. Not feel no type of way about her, but I'm like, yo, she had blocked me. And I'm like, yo, I wasn't even really talking shit about her, uh, Selena, and you blocked me. But okay, cool. But I guess I was kind of being biased in that situation where it's like, I'm not being so hard on Levy calling, but I'm still being honest because shit, hell, I ended up pissing her off. I didn't give a fuck if Selena was fucking pissed off, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be unbiased and it's still being called biased. So it is what it is. You say it was out of sync. Oh, y'all saying my shit was lagging. You said it looking like a Chinese movie. You do not want to mess with my clan. Prepare for battle. Yeah, I used to watch some shit as a kid. What the fuck are them niggas drilling over there or something? Like the fuck? Yo, it's 10 o'clock at night, man. But then they do be doing road work 24/7. Certain places, them niggas work around the clock. Be like water, my friend. Shout out to anything 87. What you know about that Bruce motherfucking Lee? Be water, my friend. Yo, I fucks with some Bruce Lee, yo. Like, yo, that nigga was, um, he was just a cool ass cat, man. If y'all ever watch Bruce Lee interviews from back in the day that he was doing, like, when he doing this thing, yeah, he was a cool ass fucking Chinese dude, yo. Like, I ain't never met him, but I feel like I knew that nigga. Y'all know how it be when you have like when it's like a certain celebrity or something, and it's like when you watched enough interviews of them and all of this shit, like you don't know them, but it's like you didn't see it's like because you feel like they being genuine. So it's like, yo, this is how they probably would be if you was around them. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I'm kind of crazy. Maybe it's just my way of thinking. You know what I mean? That's how people end up getting cool on the internet. You see what I'm saying? Because when two genuine people meet, the only end result you're gonna get is two genuine people. You see what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be nothing gonna come out of that. It's gonna be negative because it's gonna be two genuine people. especially if their personalities coincide with each other to where they can get along, they ain't got no issues, and they're being genuine. The end result is just gonna be two genuine people. You know what I'm saying? But especially if you take two fake motherfuckers, of course there's gonna be something, you know what I mean? That's gonna be a negative outcome. Two fake motherfuckers coming together, pretending like they like each other and they cool or they get along or whatever, it's gonna end up bad. When you take one real motherfucker and one fake motherfucker, 9 out of 10 is going to end up bad. Because at some point, the real motherfucker is gonna realize, like, yo, this motherfucker fake as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, the fuck? Or it's gonna end bad because the fake motherfucker gonna end up doing something to with a and it could be because sometimes, man, it could just be personalities that just clash. You know what I'm saying? It happens. So I think that's what we see a lot of in this sector of YouTube, and just in general in the world. You know what I'm saying? Is personalities clashing. A lot of times within our own, community of people that you're around, your ethnicity, but then amongst other ethnicities. So it's just a big fucking clusterfuck because everybody, you clashing with this motherfucker and problem over here, problem over there. It would be a fantasy to think that everybody can get along. No, in no world, because the world ain't perfect. Everybody isn't going to get along. It's just a balance of shit. There's gonna always be a balance to it. So, you know, um, they say for every 10 people that like you, there's 100 that don't. That's to Sebastian Shaw. What up, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Where you been at, man? I've been on motherfucking Call of Duty, man. Been seeing y'all boys, man. Y'all deleted me or something. Matter of fact, I started to play some Call of Duty tonight. And I ended up hitting the goddamn go live button up here talking, running my mouth. The jukebox joints was closed Monday. Hold on. I gotta switch this audio. Sad. I done that Thai boxing for 4 years. My trainers were German twin guys who fought in front of Bruce Lee in California. The judge, oh, he judged their fights. Oh, word? Yeah, he definitely was out here. Damn, and it's crazy. I'm sitting here talking about Bruce Lee and shit. He did move out here to Cali from over there. Where he was from. What the fuck was he from? Was it China? God damn, I'm high. I can't remember. Might have been China. But yeah, Bruce Lee, man, he seemed like a cool dude. Said water can conform to anything, nigga. Be water, my friend. Be water. That was some smooth shit. It's just the way he used to break shit down. Cause I thought he was just acting. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was just acting like his role, he literally was just being himself, really, in most of his movie roles. Cause it's like kung fu and shit. But when the dialect on how he talked, that was him. You know what I'm saying? Like that was just him. So that's why I guess the acting came so natural, where it was just him just being himself. Yo, that shit crazy. You said, "Uh-oh, it's the Chinese Thadtius again." Yeah, I'm high as a motherfucker, Mika. I'm high as hell. I might get up off here though and give me something to eat. You know what I mean? Shout out to the chat, man. I got 60 likes, yo. I appreciate that, y'all. You know what I mean? I ain't making no noise. That's a fact, Sebastian. That shit is bars, nigga. That nigga was spitting bars back then. Niggas wanted had to catch up. Like, yo, niggas don't even realize how advanced Wu-Tang is, y'all. I know that's random as fuck, but yo, if you go back and you listen to old Wu-Tang, them niggas got bars. Y'all hear me? I was a big Wu-Tang fan, you know what I'm saying, as a kid. And I didn't realize how advanced these niggas bars was back then as a kid. I'm young. So it's like I'm hearing it, I'm rapping along, I'm saying certain shit and not understanding what I'm saying. Until I got older. Now I'm realizing what the fuck these niggas were talking about. And I'm like, yo, these niggas got bars. Like, bro, these niggas was spitting, son. Go back and listen to uh um Into the 36 Chambers, Wu-Tang Forever. You listen to Raekwon album, Ghostface album. And see, I know I'm gonna get a lot of slack for this, but Method Man album wasn't like that to me. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be like, "Yo, Method Man the best one out of Wu-Tang." Nah, the fuck he's not. And I'm a Wu-Tang fan, but Method Man was never the best Wu member or the nicest Wu member to me. Not to me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really break down the bars between Jizza and Inspect the Deck, them two had the hardest bars. Like, I'm telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might think I'm crazy, but Jizza and Inspect the Deck, them niggas were the nicest. When it came to actual like lyrical skill, them niggas was the nicest. When it came to like delivery and just charisma and swag and shit, that's when I gotta give it to like, Raekwon, Ghostface, Method Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause ODB, he was like he said, he was a father to his own style. Like it was nobody like Old Dirty Bastard, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't the nicest or nothing, but he was nice, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm talking like an old head now. Which I am old. You said it was vertical. Hey, nah, you know what? It's my fault because I keep turning the car on and it go in accessory mode and then it automatically connects to the car. It's my fault. You said Ghetto Boys scared you with mind playing tricks on you? Yeah, that's a fact. This year Halloween came on the weekend. Me and Ghetto Boys trick or treating. Robbing little kids for bags. You know, what you say? Something got behind our rags. So we speeded up the pace, took a look back, and he was right before our face. But you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. Them niggas bars was kind of elementary, when you think about it. Bushwick Bill really didn't have no bars. I'm sorry. I know people like, nigga, you crazy. No, Bushwick never really had bars. Willie D never really had bars. Willie D's all right now. Don't get me wrong. Willie D is okay. Willie D actually was a better rapper than Bushwick Bill, but Scarface was really the star of the group when it came to like spitting, like rapping, skill wise. This is just my opinion. Y'all. I'm not saying this is facts. Cause I mean, I remember listening to Ghetto Boys young as a kid. I always thought Willie D and Bushwick Bill was garbage, but Scarface was nice. You know what I'm saying? Like Scarface, he had bars. That's just my opinion. Willie D had like he was like he carried the group or something. Like yo, it was Willie D and Scarface, so Willie D got his YouTube channel and shit popping, and he was doing like a little sit down interview, and them niggas, you could tell they've been knowing each other for a long time. They fought with each other, and when you got a brother like that, y'all tend to argue because it's like, yo, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different when it's somebody that you've been knowing since you was a kid. Y'all became adults. Y'all been knowing each other. That's your brother. It's a whole different type of conversation. And they had gotten to talking about something, and that nigga Scarface started rapping. He started rapping Willie D shit and made it sound better than what Willie D did when he really rapped it. He was like, nigga, I kill you with your own shit and make it sound better than you did. I was like, yeah, that's crazy. You said, you know who had bars? Like, that's a fact, Rachel. I don't disagree with you. Lupe definitely got motherfucking bars, and he gets kind of overlooked when you think about Chicago natives that actually can rap, or you know what I'm saying, that put like they had a staple in the game. You know what I'm saying? Lupe had his run. You know what I'm saying? He had a few hits. Um, but I bought his album back in the day. I bought Lupe album. You know what I'm saying? Lupe actually. I mean, I literally I bought his CD. I remember bumping Lupe Fiasco's CD, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he definitely got bars, you know what I'm saying? He just don't be talking about the same bullshit these other niggas talk about, so he gonna get overlooked because he doesn't fit the mold of the typical uh sell drugs, shoot 'em up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they didn't push his shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, yo, he don't fit into that group. Like y'all see how ain't Chance the Rapper from Chicago too, if I'm not mistaken? Chance the Rapper. He had his little run, but now it's kind of over with. You don't really hear too much about Chance the Rapper no more. Cause he ain't talking about a bunch of bullshit. But it's only so long that shit can last though when you think about it. Think about longevity artists. How many gangster rappers really had longevity? It is some, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's not a long list of rappers that really have a long what they call it, illustrious. I'm high. Y'all don't talk about that word. No fucking great career that lasted. Like it's only a few. Like when you got what the fuck is she looking at? You got Snoop Dogg. Cause Snoop Dogg started off as like gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? He been around shit forever. He's a mega star really when you think about it, because he's worldwide known at this point. Shit, hell, they did a thing. Who's a bigger rapper, Snoop Dogg or Jay Z? I would have to agree that it's Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is a bigger rapper than Jay Z because more people know who Snoop Dogg is around the world than Jay Z. Just a fact. Hell, I think more people know about Jay Z. I mean, than Snoop Dogg than Dr. Dre. Now, I might be wrong, but it seemed like Snoop Dogg has more of international appeal than Dr. Dre. Because for one, Dr. Dre is primarily a producer slash rapper entertainer versus Snoop Dogg, which is a rapper slash entertainer. You see what I'm saying? Because Dre, once he did what was it, Chronic 2000, he ain't made an album since Chronic 2000, right? Ain't one of his last album. Old school, you think Dre bigger than Snoop Dogg? I don't think so, bro. Now, see, that's the thing about it. I understand Dre got the Dre beats, but they don't call them Dre beats no more. They call them beats now. You see what I'm saying? They took the Dre part off because he sold it. You know, he made history by selling it and getting all of that money. But now it's not called Dre Beats. He is massive though. I'm not taking Athena. I definitely know that Dre is a big figure when it comes to hip hop. A lot of people know who Dr. Dre is all around the world. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, it just seems as if Snoop Dogg has a larger reach when it comes to people who know who he is. Like when you go to certain parts of the world, it might be somewhere where I ain't never heard of Dr. Dre. But it's kind of synonymous together though when you think about it, because Dr. Dre is the one that really gave Snoop Dogg his shot and got him popping. So it's like, damn, the 48 laws type shit where the student can't outshine the master, the teacher, you know what I'm saying? And it's like Snoop put him on, but at some point he kind of surpassed him as far as rapper. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about rapper. When I said that, I'm talking about rapper, known rappers. Now, if we talking about just straight entertainer, of course, there's other entertainers that's way more known than Snoop Dogg. But I'm talking about a more famous rapper that got on from rapping. That was his original thing, was rapping. He didn't get on being an actor. He didn't get on, uh, you know, making beats and shit like that. He got on being a rapper. Dr. Dre, he started off as basically a producer. He rapped, but he was producing primarily. Um, it's crazy because I guess you can kind of say he was always a rapper, but then it was a well-known fact that Dre didn't even write his own shit. A lot of it he didn't write. He just gets somebody else to write it for him. Security wall, they goddamn parking lot. I thought it was police walking up on me, y'all. I say, goddamn. I'm from North Carolina, so I be paranoid. Shout out to Sis in the motherfucking building. What up, bro? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good one too, Sis. You just said 50 Cent. 50 Cent at this point is a bigger rapper than Jay-Z. That's a fact. I mean, I don't know if you were saying that, but I'm saying that. Like, when you talk about rappers, 50 Cent definitely worldwide is up there. You know what I'm saying? Hell, he might be more known than Dre too, as far as rapper. Um, and then he got in yeah, I would say yeah, because he's known for a lot of other things other than just rap now. You know what I'm saying? Because now 50 is known for the show Power, um, vitamin water, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? He's known for a lot more different shit now than just rapping. So he definitely is a more known person around the world than Dr. Dre. Definitely Jay-Z. Jay-Z, he's known. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Jay-Z is known, but his reach ain't as far as 50 Cent or Snoop Dogg. Damn, that shit crazy. But those are two good examples of gangster rappers that had longevity in the game, but most of them don't. Especially depending on if you don't transition. Because you think about these younger generation, right? Like Lil Durk, of course, King Von, he gone now and shit. It's other rappers that's gone because they didn't know how to transition from making it from rap to now being an entertainer and making yourself a household name. Because if you only get known for just rap and then you stick to nothing but rap, how long can that fucking last? Because at some point, the music will fizzle out unless you can keep, you know what I'm saying, reinventing yourself, making it hot. Like, that's why they call Drake a vulture of the culture, because all he would do was find out what's the new hot sound, what the kids is liking and shit. Go find an artist that has that sound that he sees the next wave, and then imitate it, or just copy it, or just get them the right form, or you know what I'm saying? Just basically, which is smart. I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying, how long can you do that? He did do it for a while. You know what I'm saying? I give him that. Drake did his thing for a while. Hey, dude, I pose this question to y'all. Do y'all think Drake can ever be as big of an artist as he was before this beef with Kendrick? So that's my question to y'all. Do y'all think he can get back to that status to where, because he still has fans. Of course he gonna still have stands. You know what I mean? It's just like, hey, he could do no wrong, blah 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 blah. But as a whole, because when you take people that actually have a mind of their own and they are a fan of the music, and they like, well, I mean, he kind of lost face to me. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't king of nothing. I would never put him. Now J. Cole played himself. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to CKJ in the motherfucking building. What up, bro? J. Cole kind of played himself, even trying to put them three on that pedestal stool. No, nigga, you should have never did that. So I side with Kendrick in that aspect where it's like, nah, nigga, I'm trying to be better than y'all niggas, period. Even though I fuck with y'all, I'm trying to be better than y'all, so I ain't even gonna tell y'all that y'all even on the same pedigree with me. Remember on Control? If y'all remember that verse that Kendrick spit on Control, where he was like, shout out to such and such, yo, I'm trying to be better than all you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, fuck all that shit. Yeah, fuck all them friendlies when it come to this rap shit, nigga. I'm trying to be better than y'all, nigga. Jay-Z, like, not Jay-Z, I'm sorry, Cole, J. Cole, like, nah, man, we could be friends. Let's just be friends. Like, nah, nigga. Trying to murder y'all niggas on the track. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'm out here. I'm out west, man. I was showing. Hey, look, sis. I was showing that nigga Garrett. Garrett be like, niggas don't be seeing shit, right? Be like, hey, yeah, 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 you bitch ass nigga. What you see, nigga? You see them palm trees, nigga? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh huh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Grown man shit. Y'all bitch ass niggas don't be seeing these palm trees, do you? Huh? Bitch ass nigga. Hey, yo, nigga. Gary, you ain't the only motherfucker to see palm trees, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Shit crazy. Man, go live, sis. Somebody go live. Somebody get up off here, man. Only reason I went live, cause Kobe talking about, man, go live, yo. I'm like, man. I left my camera, man. I ain't got my fucking camera with me. So I couldn't even go live on my own my computer. I don't want to use my computer camera. That shit trash. And then it conflict, cause I can't use it for both. If I use it for my OBS, I can't use it for StreamYard. But if I got my other camera, I can have both cameras. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't conflict with each other. I might go buy one though. Oh, you making merch? So you working? God damn, who else, man? Who else can go live? Who else, man? Shit. Goddamn, streets is born on the Wednesday. Did that bitch ass nigga KB go live? Did he do his bullshit ass what do you call it? Week Weasel Wednesday. Fuck he named all them goddamn W's anyway. Week Weasel Wednesday. He's talking I got my Chris Breezy tickets. I'm gonna be right there with the youngins. Shit, Chris Brown about your age. Chris Brown about your age, Rachel. What you talking about? I'm bullshit. Shout out to Miss Believe in the motherfucking building. Good evening to you. Or morning. Cause ain't it like 1 o'clock in the morning where y'all at? Well, not y'all. I don't know where you at. But on the East Coast, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, right? It's like 12:30. No, damn, it is 1. It's 1:30, right? What is Chris Brown? Chris Brown ain't young though. Chris Brown like he my age, man. I think Chris Brown a little younger than me. I think Chris Brown is 40. If he ain't 40, he touching it. He about 40. He got to be close to 40, man. Chris Brown is not that young. Almost 12:30. Oh, you must be on Central Time. Yep, 1:30. Yeah, man. It's Thursday. It's still Wednesday for me. I'm in the past. Y'all in the future. I'm in the past right now. Shout out to the chat. He 35. I keep thinking Chris Brown older than that, man. He only 35? I know he ain't that much older than Chris Brown. It can't be. Man, damn, I hate my other phone dead. Fuck. Chris Brown is only 35? Well, I was thinking this nigga was like 38, 39. Because I know Drake. Drake almost 40. J. Cole almost 40. Kendrick Lamar is almost 40. And why I feel like, excuse me, why I feel like Chris Brown was like 18 in the year 2000. Why I feel like he was like 18 back then. Like, yo, am I tripping? He didn't Chris Brown come out in like the early 2000s, but I think he was around about like 15 to 16 years old when he came out, right? I don't know, man. You said what time on 429? Oh, you mean April the 29th? Okay, so you on it's 6:30. Damn. Yeah, cause my shit say 1:30. It's 3 hours ahead, so that means you 5 hours ahead of East Coast time. So that means you're 8 hours ahead of where I'm at. Yeah. Damn. You a whole fucking work day, a whole shift ahead of me. God damn. That's what I'm sitting here trying to think. Does it be is it daytime at the same time that it's daytime on the East Coast? And then it's nighttime first there, and then nighttime on the East Coast, and then nighttime on the West Coast, and then nighttime in Hawaii, and then nighttime. I don't even want to talk about that. Let's not talk about that. High nigga questions, right? High nigga questions. Like, oh, damn. I should have smoked some indica though, cause I ain't even sleeping. That's the bullshit right there. That sativa have a nigga up, talking like a motherfucker. Yeah, that should be having nigga high as a motherfucker just talking about nothing for the longest, you know what I'm saying? And somebody that's not high, they be like, man, well shit, I'm about to go to sleep. You steady want to keep talking. Like, I got some more shit to say. Man, why the fuck would you pull up right here and put your lights right on me? All these other fucking parks, and you chose to park right there and got these bright ass fucking lights on me, yo. Like, really? And you can't even park forward correctly. You know a motherfucker can't drive. If you pulling forward into a park and you gotta keep backing up to back into to get into the park correctly, you suck at fucking driving, yo. Oh, you meant 420. Oh shit, yeah, I gotta hit Fats up. Cause Fats did ask me what time, and I was like, well shit, it really doesn't matter, man. I'm gonna be getting lit that whole day now. I don't want to start too early, cause then I'm gonna pass the fuck out. 'Cause I'm gonna be getting high as a motherfucker. I'm talking about I'm smoking whole joints of some fire. Hell, I might even mix a whole joint of nothing but a bunch of fire. I do that shit from time to time, y'all. And it is, don't get me wrong, you be high as a motherfucker. Like, if you take a bunch of different strands of some fire, I'm talking about some certified, came from the dispensary, that shit is certified fire. And cause I've mixed like 8 different kinds one time. Because I just be moving and I be hitting dispensaries up. You know what I'm saying? Like I might be in this town, I hit this dispensary up, get like a 7 or just an 8 or something. You know what I'm saying? And I might go to another dispensary, end up getting an 8 for this, an 8 for that, an 8 for this, an 8 for that. So when you start adding all that shit up, be trying to make sure I don't get too much. Cause you can't fly with too much, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll let you get by with a little amount. Like as long as it's not over an ounce, I ain't never tried to fly with more than an ounce. You know what I'm saying? Um, I know motherfuckers that have flew with more than that. Like they went dumb. Like I got a ain't my stepbrother really no more. I still call him my stepbrother because my mom used to date his pops. You know what I'm saying? But we still cool or whatever. And he had went out to y'all see my face still lit. This is somebody in front of me with some headlights. They're shining their fucking headlights on me. I can't even talk shit because I'm out here in Cali, so you know what I'm saying? You never know. Even though that hotel is the Embassy Suites, so 9 out of 10, they ain't gangster, but you never know. Gangsters stay at Embassy Suites. But yeah, man, this nigga, man, shit, he had came back from Vegas, yo. This nigga had like fucking 2, 3 ounces. Yo, he had a bunch of fucking weed that he had bought he went dumb. This nigga said, man, I went there and went stupid. Say, well, you chose the wrong place, nigga. Vegas, they fucking weed high as a motherfucker. I'm talking about, man, look, they charging like 60, 70, $80 for a fucking eighth there in Vegas. And then that's before taxes, y'all. So imagine they charging 65, $70 for the eighth, and then you put on the taxes, them eighths was coming up to like 80, 90 fucking dollars, yo, for an eighth. Nigga, imagine that, y'all. All my smokers out there. Y'all hear what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Imagine paying $90 for an eighth. So if you wanted a 7 of that strand that you paid $90 for an eighth, that's 180 dollars for a 7. Let that sink in. Imagine that. Imagine a nigga telling you you go cop and the nigga be like "Yo, what you need? Shit, let me get a 7. Yeah, that'd be 180. You be like, what, nigga? The fuck what crack is you smoking, nigga? Not paying you no goddamn $180 for a 7, nigga. Is you crazy? Nigga, this is weed, not crack, motherfucker. Man, listen, I remember I heard this a long time ago. I agree and I disagree. They used to say um weed is more expensive than crack. And I was like, nah, I don't think I agree with that. Cause but I done seen crackheads spend $700-800 in one night. Nigga, I ain't never spent that much money smoking weed in one night. Even smoking expensive weed. Don't get me wrong. It can weed can get very expensive because if you a smoker and you smoke real heavy, you can smoke. Some people I done seen they could smoke a half or a whole ounce in one night. But especially like if you smoking big cigars, you know what I'm saying, with the backwoods and shit like that, it definitely can get up there to where you can end up spending um like let's say if you bought an ounce that cost 300. That's what I'm saying. I can't see paying over 300 for an ounce. So let's just say if you did spend 300 on a zip and you smoke that whole zip, that's still only $300 that you smoke. That don't compare to a motherfucker that sit there and smoke a bunch of goddamn crack and they just keep smoking it. Man, what the fuck? Man, these white people need to get their goddamn kids. It's 10:30 at night and they got their kids out here yelling and shit. Y'all hear that shit? Y'all don't hear that shit, do you? They out here running around. Look at this shit, y'all. I'm not bullshitting. Hold up. Look at this shit. They turn this fucking light off. Y'all can't see that shit. But y'all see the shit I'm talking about. These motherfuckers just got their beams on a nigga and like turn your fucking headlights off, man. Like why the fuck is yo they out here playing and they just got their fucking headlights on. I almost want to. I can. I feel like I can't be mean because I don't think they gonna. Yo, this little nigga out here peeing. Hold up. Yo, this little nigga's out here. Yo, this nigga got his whole ass out, y'all. I can't show y'all this shit. Yo, what the fuck? Come on, mind your business. Yo, they let this nigga pull his whole ass out and piss on the tree. What the fuck? And they go right back to running around yelling and shit. Nigga, is y'all headlight? Look, these people done walked away from this car. I'm like, oh, y'all headlights going? There we go. Got about fucking time. Shit, these niggas. Yo, um, who used to do lives like this right here every time they went live? This all you seen. Shout out to the chat. I know it's somebody in my chat that remember seeing somebody that went live. Every time they went live, this is all you saw. Him, him too, Il Capono. And who he beefing with right now? Il Capono. You said Skinny? Skinny show himself though, man. Yup, that's exactly. Yo, that nigga TY used to do a live like this all the time. Every time that nigga TY went live, he would do a live like this and then just be talking. Which I guess that whole object is just to talk and to get your voice heard. You know what I mean? I'm big on like, yo, show yourself you gonna talk shit. I be talking shit, so I show myself. So you see who the fuck talking shit. So it can't be no fucking this bitch ass nigga won't even get come on camera. Yeah, nigga, you see who the fuck talking shit. I was saying this shit earlier. Y'all probably ain't know this nigga Gary don't talk as much shit to me like that no more. He leaves Thadtius the fuck alone. When he come in meal ticket chat, he leave Thadtius the fuck alone. Uh, Gary, I ain't one of them motherfucking broke ass niggas that you think you can just talk down on, and I ain't doing shit in life. Like I ain't got shit. I ain't accomplished shit. What have you done in life, nigga? More than you, nigga. I've done more than you. Is that shit good? Rachel Banks. I've never ate there. You know what? That's crazy. I ain't never ate there, and I be places where it's at all the time, and I ain't never ate there. Am I tripping? Should I check it out? Should I eat Raisins Cane? I know what it is. It's like a chicken joint, right? Where they known for their chicken tenders and chicken sandwiches and shit like that, right? You said check it out. Il Capono said no. That shit nasty. Hey, that nigga said don't even fuck with that bullshit. Hey, I should have turned my lights on. That would have made that little boy. They'd have been like, oh man. Me personally, I wouldn't let my kid just even if I got a little boy, I ain't gonna let him just pull his ass out in front of a bunch of people and piss and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go, but you take him off somewhere. You know what I mean? That's wild. That's wild. To the chat. Yeah, I done had In and Out. I be trying to try like places that we don't have back home, and then mostly like restaurants. You know what I mean? That because it be people that give me a lot of recommendations on good spots to go get something to eat. Hey, I'm probably gonna go hit my. I'm gonna hit my my homeboy I grew up with, man. He stay out in San Diego. I'm gonna be in San Diego later this week, so I'm probably gonna go holler at him. Um, you know what I mean? Go hang out with him and shit, man. That's my nigga. That was my best friend when I was young, growing up, and then he went off to the Navy, and then I ended up just being a fuck up. I ended up just being a fuck up, you know what I'm saying? He went to the Navy and did great things, you know what I'm saying? But that's still my nigga though. And hey, look, it's crazy, y'all. I remember telling him that he was gonna make his mom's proud. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bruh, oh shit, I can't fix this fucking camera. Cause his mom got more kids than my mother. And his household was a little bit more crazier, you know what I'm saying? Because he had, his brothers was hustling, his sisters, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to put her out there like that because I fucks with her, but she was wild. Um, you know what I'm saying? It's like he was growing. I mean, we both grew up in the hood, but his household was a little bit more chaotic than my household. You know what I mean? And I seen that he was his mother's youngest. I'm my mom youngest, but uh just his mind state, you know what I'm saying, and his potential. I was like, yo, bruh, you gonna make your moms proud, you gonna go do big things, you know what I'm saying? And he did. And I got a chance because I like last time I came out here and I was in San Diego, I went and hollered. Well, he came and hollered at me, you know what I'm saying? I had told him like, bro, I'm proud of you, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause nigga, I've been knowing you ever since we was little jits, you know what I'm saying? Like that been my nigga since we was like 5 years old. And then like I say, he left when he was 17 and we just stayed in contact, you know what I'm saying? And then, as we getting older and throughout the years, of course I don't talk to him every day. Um And it was somebody, who the fuck was it? Be scrolling on YouTube and I be catching some videos, man. Like this nigga was saying, if you my friend, I don't need to talk to you every day. I don't have to talk to you every day to know that I fuck with you That I ain't gonna do no bullshit to you. I ain't gonna talk about you behind your back. I'm not gonna snake you. I ain't got no ill will towards you. I want to see the best for you, and I don't have to talk to you every single day. We can go long stretches of time without talking, but you still my nigga. Like I'm my feeling towards you is not gonna change just because of time. That's why I feel like time doesn't determine on the level of the bond that you build with a person. Does that make sense? Like the time plays a part, but it's not the only factor to say, oh, well, I've known this person 10 years, so I know that they wouldn't do such and such. You know what I mean? And then they fuck around and do what you thought they wouldn't do to you versus somebody that you only known for 10 months and they would never do that shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, you don't know that because you haven't known this person that you've known for 10 months, for 10 years, but that person that you've only known for 10 months would probably never do the same shit that that person that you've known for 10 years did. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it plays out like that sometimes. You say you be out there in Sheraton, Tor Pines. I'm getting the trolley right into Tijuana. The trolley right into Tijuana. A word? I don't even know where that's at, right, your bank. I ain't gonna say in front to you. I ain't got no passport, so I ain't going to no goddamn Tijuana. Hell, I heard Mexico ain't letting us in right now anyway. They said fuck them Americans because of Trump. You know what I mean? So, you know, grew up on Denny's. That's the worst. You know, walked all the way to the car, left the motherfucking keys. Oh shit, let me get this shit in sync. We should be good. We got 17% battery, man. I'm gonna give y'all 10 more minutes. We gonna get up out of here at 11 o'clock, man. I appreciate everybody that rolled out with me, listen to me talk about nothing. You gonna have to purchase the book of that. Hey, look, it's crazy, Alan Milligan. Somebody told me a long time ago I need to write a book, and I was like, "What the fuck am I gonna write my book about?" Because yo, it has been a lot of different interesting things that have happened in my life that I remember detail. I'm talking about I remember this shit detailed. It's just a lot of different shit. And people might be thinking, man, this nigga making this shit up. This nigga lying. Like, no. These are factual stories that can be verified from people that was there. If I was to mention their name or, you know what I'm saying, they was to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Just like my homeboy, Mark Nash TV. He can verify some of the shit I be saying. People like, oh, he ain't bullshitting. Like that nigga was telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like if he listened to me talking about some of the things that have happened, especially in our old neighborhood, he could verify and be like, yo, that nigga telling the truth. He's not lying about that. You know what I'm saying? And then not only him, if it was other people that was around, they could verify those stories and be like, that nigga telling the truth. And he telling exactly how the fuck it happened. But I don't remember everything though. I do forget some stuff, you know what I mean? Yo, one thing I noticed, Honda, you know, Honda has mastered, well, they used to. Nigga, fuck you. Got a pit bull barking at me and shit. But one thing that Honda could never ever master is they motherfucking window motors, y'all. Is it just me? But especially in they 90s models, you will have a Honda. They got 400,000 miles on it, but the windows won't roll down. The sunroof won't open. You know what I'm saying? The sunroof leaking and shit. Yeah, I damn sure him about the Embassy Suites. Old school. Cause I had pulled up in their parking lot first, right? But they got you got a you got a security gate to get into their parking lot, but it was up. The security thing was up, and the GPS told me to pull in. It said you arrived, but I won't stand at the embassy. That's a little too high. The motherfuckers charge like fucking $300-400 a night. The company they ain't that expensive. They said, nigga, if I was the motherfucking charge, oh, you good? This bitch came up, apologized because her dog was barking at me. Yo, that dog was acting like he wanted to get me and shit, yo. Nigga, the fuck? She don't like black people? Racist ass dog. How you have a racist dog? Or is a racist dog possible? It could be. Cause I used to be thinking like, you know how they show those old videos of during the civil rights movement, how they was letting the dogs loose on us. Was the dogs trained to do that shit just to us? Or were they gonna do that to anybody? Like, could it have been a bunch of white people and they let the dogs out and the dogs would have bit them too? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'd be wondering about that's high nigga shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, would they have bit the white people too? Or were they trained? You know what I'm saying? I would like to think that the dog ain't racist. You know what I'm saying? You said, "Yep, your people dog." Oh, you said, "Yep, my people dog didn't like white people." I've known a racist dog. Yeah, y'all crazy. Oh shit. I did say fuck him. She must have heard. She must have seen that shit. Like, cause her dog was acting like he wanted to get me. So I'm like, nigga, fuck you. Fuck you barking and shit. Like, nigga, I'll beat your ass, nigga. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm wild, man. I know a dog can fuck me up, but in my mind, I'm like, nigga, I will fuck you up, dog. Like, dog, you got one arm to get. I'll give you one arm. And preferably, I'm gonna give you the left arm because it ain't my dominant arm. You know what I'm saying? So you can bite the shit out of this left arm, but my nigga, I'm gonna fuck you up with this right arm. Like you ain't gonna survive. I will get fucking primal with a fucking dog, and yo, I will bite the dog. Fuck you, nigga. We going to war. It's kill or be killed at this point. And I feel like the dog is trying to kill me, so I'm going to kill you, dog. I'm sorry. It's no that's not animal cruelty or none of that. Like I got over my fear of dogs a long time ago when I said in my mind that yo, I will take a bite. I've been bit by a dog, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I'll take the bite. And it is the word. It's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. Cause trust me, I'm not stupid. It's like I'm sitting here acting all naive and no, I know that dogs have a very strong bite and they can bite down and that shit could fucking hurt. You see what I'm saying? But I'm willing to take that just so I ain't got a motherfucking had a motherfucker bite me anywhere else. You only gonna bite me on my arm. I'll give you that motherfucker, and then I'm gonna if I can, I'm gonna choke the shit out you. Oh, they got security walking around here too. Oh shit, I must be in an all right spot in LA. I'm not really in LA no more though. I'm outside of LA, but they be calling all of it LA. Um, I'm further towards San Diego, I think, because that's where I'm going to end up at next week anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm closer to San Diego than LA. Even though I landed in LA. I'm high as a motherfucker, Mika. But nah, I'm good though. I'm about to get up out 2 minutes, Dougie Pressure on. 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 Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun, 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 dun-dun-dun-dun, dun, dun. Yo, and then I didn't even realize they took that from Inspector Gadget. I'm slow as hell. Like they took that shit from Inspector Gadget. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun, 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 dun-dun-dun-dun, dun, 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 dun. Chicka, 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 chicka. Go to Hard Rock. Man, I can't have no fun without my girl, Rachel Banks. I can only smoke weed. That's the only fun I can have. I can go to the dispensary, get me some good weed. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? No fun in the champagne room. There's no fun in the champagne room. Y'all remember when Chris Brown made it? Not Chris Brown, I'm tripping. Y'all remember when uh Chris Rock made that song? No sex in the champagne room. There's no sex in the champagne room. No sex in the champagne room. No sex in the champagne room. Now who the fuck, man? Why people always getting fucked up over here, yo? Cause I ain't gonna lie, every time I come to Cali, man, it be a fucking lot of the EMS. Somebody always getting hurt. You said, do I drive my girl crazy when I smoke? Um, no. Hey, I do get on her nerves though. Like I say, if I get high as a motherfucker and then I get real talkative and then she like, "Yeah, I might go to sleep." And I'm just saying, I just want to keep talking. She like, "Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm tired." Like, I got some more shit to say though. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to sleep yet. Nah, I be chilling though, Rachel. I be chilling, man. Believe it or not, I'm pretty much the same all the time. Whether I'm high or not, I'm pretty much the same. I'm a little bit more talkative though when I am high as a motherfucker. I guess it really depends on the strand because weed does have different effects. Some weed it can get you real talkative. You know what I mean? You can get real, because I mean, sometimes they describe it as creative weed. Like it has a creative effect because so now you start thinking, you start, you know what I'm saying. But then you got some weed like you get that shit put you in that slumper. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh shit, I'm high as a motherfucker. So it is different highs, you know what I mean? I think that's what I like about weed and why I fuck with weed and why I'm a sativa man, because I like to be high, but not feel like I'm drowsy and feeling lazy. You know what I'm saying? But I do smoke it for that. So when I get to the point where it's like I'm ready to go to sleep or I just want to be chill and I don't feel like talking or nothing, I'll smoke a damn strong ass indica and that shit will put you in silent mode. So I say that to say it really depends on what kind of weed I'm smoking. Which I don't think the weed I just get on my girl nerves anyway, whether I've been smoking or not, which she can't believe it, but it's like, my nigga, do you not know that I've been high around you 90% of the time that you've known me? Like, yo, I'm not proud of this, right? I'm not proud of this. But I was high when she went into labor. When my girl went into labor with my daughter, I was high. I was high when we first got to the hospital. Now my high did go down, you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna sit here and lie like I was high the whole time. My high went down because she when she went into labor, it ain't like she had the baby right then. You know what I'm saying? She went into labor, and then as we was waiting for her to dilate, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. You know what I mean? I didn't smoke. Stayed in the room. You know what I mean? I was with her. Cause she was hurting me. She needed me at that time. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't like, oh, baby, just give me 30 minutes. Let me go out here and hit the blunt right now. It won't none of that. You see what I'm saying? But I did end up I wasn't high when my daughter was born, but I did get high while my daughter was at the hospital. Because my girl was still in the hospital, after she had my daughter. She was there for like a day or 2 days or some shit like that. She wasn't there that long, but I had to go home and take a shower because she matter of fact, yeah, she she went to labor on a Saturday. She had my daughter that Sunday morning. We were in the hospital that Sunday. We were in the hospital that Monday, and then I think she went home that Tuesday. But I went home that Monday to take a shower. So yeah, I know, of course, I had to get my little shout out 2017. I had to get my little piece in, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brittany Smith in the motherfucking building. I had to get my little piece in right quick, you know what I'm saying, when I went home, take a shower, and then came back to the hospital that Monday. Yep, that's exactly what happened. She went into labor that Saturday. She had her that Sunday morning. We was there that Sunday, and then she was there for that Monday, I guess, for observation, all other shit. And then because I had to sign the papers and all of that shit. And then that Tuesday, she went home. But I definitely had to smoke when I went home that Monday to take a shower. Because my daughter was in the nursery. And you know that some hospitals kind of changed their procedures to where now they let the baby be in the room the whole time with the parents, you know what I'm saying, or with the mother. Like they don't even really do a nursery like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like they take your baby back for certain things that they doing like or whatever, but it ain't because back in the day, it used to be actual nursery at the hospital where they keeping all of the babies and shit. You know what I'm saying? So these are confessions. A thing to say over. Yo, you remember that show? That used to be my shit when I was a kid. Inspector Gadget. I used to like that show as a kid, but I ain't want to be no cop. I ain't know. I look. I was so stupid when I was young. I didn't even know inspector meant cop. I thought the nigga just like gadgets. I didn't know inspector meant that he was a cop. Ain't that like overseas thing where they call them overseas? They call them inspectors. Oh shit, yeah. I'm 6 minutes past, man. Hey, let me get up out of here, man. Shout out to the chat, man. I appreciate all y'all that came through and showed the shit some love. I'm about to get up out of here, man, cause my battery about to die. Oh shit, what the fuck? Damn. Uh the vertical stream doing some different shit. You got all that you can do green screens on verticals. Look at this shit, y'all. I could put Biz back there, y'all. Look, we got Biz Gotti back there. I didn't even know you could do this shit. I'm so late. Got Biz Gotti back there, you know. You be careful with Biz Gotti, because if you talk shit about Biz Gotti, you will be sleeping with the motherfucking fishes. And if you don't want to sleep with the fishes, you leave this motherfucking goddamn Uh, ain't that how them white boys, them white people back in the day, um, like in London and shit. Sir Biz. Sir Biz a lot. Oh man, I'm high. I didn't know you could do that though. That's funny. Yeah, shit, we can do wabbit shit right here. You know what I'm saying? We can change it up. We got some fly shit we can put in the background. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see my wabbit warriors? You know what I mean? That's something I've been working on right there, y'all. You know what I mean? So y'all get to see it. You know what I mean? Shout out to the chat. Man, we can put the city behind it. We could be in traffic, right? We could be talking in traffic. I think was I in New York or was I in Cali when I took this picture? Might have been New York. You know what I mean? Oh, I was in New York. 'Cause that go Big L, that go Harlem right there. Shout out to Harlem, the big L Memorial. You know what I mean? That was live on location. That's not a picture of something that was took with my phone. My nigga said, "Yo, man, you want to be in the picture?" I said, "Nah, bro. I don't be stunting and shit, man. You know, I know I was here. That's good enough for me. That I know that I was here. You know what I'm saying? I know I fuck with Big L. I don't need to be in the picture. You know what I'm saying? I could have been in the picture though, right? I'm sitting here going through pictures with y'all. Make sure I don't show y'all some shit y'all don't supposed to see. I think it's Detroit. Yeah, I was in Detroit. Man, see, look, I can do a whole fucking live just showing y'all. I mean, that I'm not bragging. Only reason I'm doing it because I didn't even know you could do this green screen shit, and it's pulling up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all. It's pulling up like my pictures. I don't know why it's pulling up like these type of pictures, but it literally is pulling up these pictures where I've taken of like landmarks and shit. I was in Detroit right here. What the fuck is this one? Oh yeah, I was in New York. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had took a picture of a random motherfucker beat up ass Air Force Ones. Them shits was done, nigga. Bro, this is crackhead level Air Force Ones right here. And this was like just a regular old white girl. She definitely wasn't no crackhead. Well, I ain't gonna say definitely, but she didn't look like no crackhead. Those white people shit. No offense, Athena. No offense, Athena. Shout out to Trilly, aka the Razia. Razia. I see I be about to say it fucked up. Razia. Said not in the middle of the road. No, I wasn't really in traffic. It was just a green screen. Damn, you can do a lot more with vertical now, yo. It can be a lot more. I didn't even know they had that tool right there. Oh, so motherfucker be retouching theyself. Pause. On this vertical shit, y'all. I'm gonna turn it off. My shit was off the whole time. Y'all gonna see the fucked up ass that T is. Yo, shout out to Sister T. I don't think she be using that shit. She might do though. What's this one? Highlight save changes. That's the video. What? What happened? Am I pressing? Anyway, let me get up out of here, man. I'm sitting here pressing shit. Shout out to Trilly, man. You came at the end. I've been here. My phone about to go dead. I think I'm at what? 1%. Oh shit, let me end this before I can't end it. I'm gone, y'all. I got 1% on my phone. I need to charge my shit. I will be live again soon. I'm gonna catch y'all on the YouTube streets. I'm probably about to go to sleep, but if not, I'll catch y'all in somebody chat. I know somebody live, man. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you distracting one for the $10 super super chat. Shout out to all the likes. Shout out to the guest, Leticia. I appreciate you. Have a good night, Trilly. I thank you for coming through. Hopefully you hit the like button. I'm pretty sure you did. Thank you. Thank you everybody that came through, man. I'm gone. I'm gone for my phone die. All right, I'm gone. Bye.